Yep, but just as audio.
It's alive.
It is.
But only
there's
partially.
3 of them.
Alright, let's tweet.
So, Danny, what are we having for lunch?
Tacos.
Tacos?
It's always tacos.
No, I have scrambled eggs and toast at the moment.
Ooh,
What?
nice.
Are they in a taco?
Are they in a
It is a
burrito?
valid question.
It is. It could have been a taco shell.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Except that I was up early, fell asleep, and woke up at 10:38. I was like,
Yeah, I
oh,
was like-
okay.
Yeah, I was
I
getting,
don't have time.
Getting 15 minutes till. I'm like, oh man, nobody's online. Oh, there's Alicia. All right, it has been tweeted. There has been a tweet. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up on Facebook too, just for shiggles. Why not? All right, I don't need all of this.
Even though it says Halo 2 Day 3.
Yeah, you know. It's the cookies. It's the cookies. That's all it is.
I so miss my Xbox. Haven't gotten a new one yet. It went up in the fire.
Oh no.
No. Sad
With all my
face.
games.
That
How much
sucks.
how much work is left to do on the house, by the way?
Oh, well, the inside is, there's still aesthetic stuff. There's trim and we have to finish painting and stuff, but we have to do the outside. In fact, we've got a meeting tomorrow with our contractor guy. Even though we're the actual contractor for everything else, but for the actual building. We're going to finish with a carport, and we have to do a driveway. We still have to paint the house and caulk the house. And then, you know, then we'll be okay. So, and then I can get silly things like a bed and an armoire. Right now I'm doing college sleep. Just sleep on the mattress on the floor.
Is
That's
that
not
how
college,
grown
that's
people
crack
sleep?
house.
That's how I'm actually
That's
pretty
crack house
comfy.
sleep.
It's
Not where I
not
was
too
going
bad.
with it.
But yeah, so, and like this desk back here, I have to refinish because it's got fire damage to it. At least I was able to take it. So a lot of work, but
Is somebody using steel wool on something?
That's what I was gonna ask.
no.
Okay, now I don't hear anything. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it stopped as soon as you asked the question.
There was a noise before, though.
Okay.
I wasn't. No, you're not crazy. There was a noise before.
Okay, no, I am crazy, but I was right about this.
Yeah, there was for sure. It sounded like somebody had like dry feet and they were running it against something.
Oh, that's probably me because I still have plastic on the floor, and so I was wiggling toes. Sorry about that.
No worries.
No, it happens. Didn't know.
I'm sorry.
That's right, you should be sorry.
Oh, yeah, and to finish your question, Danny, yeah, we have to do floors too.
But, you know, at least you've got walls and a roof and plumbing and water and electricity.
Exactly.
So that's all, you know.
I still walk around, well, no, I don't really, but, you know, when we first got it, it was like, look, on, off, on, off. You don't have to plug it in. Yay. To an extension cord. I know. I amuse easily, but what can I tell you?
Live your best life, yo.
Exactly. Take the victories where you can.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm sorry, I did that wrong. Absolutely.
No, like really.
No, Alicia's making a very specific reference, which I
Oh.
get.
It applies. It works either way. So it works
Alright,
for
guys.
you.
I will be right back, and then we'll go ahead and put our faces live, and we'll get going on this here strem.
This adventure.
Sounds good.
Chia gun.
Chia. Who I never really liked.
Oh, me either.
Still don't.
I'm feeling my oats. Let me feel my oats. Oh my good God. This is RuPaul's Drag Race reference.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She was season... What season was she? 8, 9?
6.
6?
If she wasn't 6, I wouldn't have remembered her. Let's be honest.
Oh, okay.
I've seen 6 like 5 times.
She was that long ago. Wow.
hmm Which I didn't even know until, I think, near the start of this latest All-Star season that she transitioned. Didn't know that.
Oh,
I
I
didn't
didn't know
either.
that either.
Yep.
Oh.
So that makes 3 now, right?
Because her,
and-
Stacy, and Carmen, right?
and Peppermint.
Oh, yeah. Well, Peppermint was... I don't know where she was in transition before the show. Like, I wasn't sure exactly what state she was at with the show. Like, because I wasn't sure if it had already happened or was in the process. I wasn't sure.
I think
But
she
either
was
way.
probably further along in the process.
I think you're right. Yeah, actually, and I don't know. Did I forget her name? Trying to remember what season she was on at least. Monica Hills.
Oh, Beverly Hills.
Oh, it was Beverly Hills. I thought I was wrong when I thought that. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hills with
yeah,
a Z.
that's what it was. Yeah, like did she transition? I don't actually.
I don't know.
All right. That's.
I didn't care enough to pay attention.
Where?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Stacey only knew because of the commercials. That's the reason I knew.
Actually, I didn't know about Stacy. Stacy Lee Matthews?
Stacey Lane Matthews.
Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't know.
Yeah, she's the one that surprised me the most with that one, honestly.
All right.
You know, I'm not surprised. You know, looking back.
I'm sorry, you wanted to do D&D?
Well, that's what the DM gets when the DM abandons the DM's chair.
But the DM came back the chair.
Last time on D&DZ.
Last time on D&DZ.
Hey, Wanderer,
No,
how you
it's
doing?
Dungeons and Drag Queens.
Oh wait, where did I put the chat? Crap.
So we, and
That might be a fun modern D&D game.
Actually, yeah, kind of would.
That
no.
that might happen when I get the Limitless Adventure 5th edition modern and the Evolve stuff they're doing, because they have the 1980s horror
Ooh.
little write-up thing that you can convert 5th edition to a 1980s horror game, or they have a World War II style setting where they have some information for that, and then Heroes Evolve, like an X-Men style type system. So that would work for the 1980s, because I mean that would just be standard people's walking around and drag. Or the heroes, you could be a bunch of drag queen heroes.
Good.
a male dwarf with a lot of blush on.
That's true. Baz already lives that life.
Basil's not a dwarf, though. Alright.
Fair.
So,
That's right.
So, this is the last day for the charity, which is the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. If you'd like to donate, you can scroll down to the panels below and click on their banner. It'll take you over to Tiltify, where you can donate there. I do have the Streamiversary giveaway up.
Oh, that's right, because there's months.
I think this will work. Hey, look, it did. So there's a list of all the things that are available, that you can get if you go in for the Streamiversary, which is a D&D 5th Edition Player's Handbook, 5 sets of dice, a dice vault handcrafted by Chris, aka Calpular, 3 adventure modules by Legendary Games. They are listed a Feast of Flavor, Into the Feywield, and Crisis at Falling Spring Station. And a 2 to 5 hour one-shot session run by me for you and your friends.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Nah, fuck that partridge, it's dead.
Did you at least cook it? Don't be wasteful.
No.
Oh my gosh, you're the worst.
It's a partridge, who gives a crap?
People! You ever
So
eaten partridge?
There is that. The drawing will be the last streaming day of August, which is...
July-August.
July-August.
31st?
July-August! Yeah, we could do it during the Friday game.
July-August.
So it's Friday. Friday.
Friday.
It's gonna go down on Friday?
It's gonna go down on Friday.
Fun, fun, fun.
Yep. The day after Thursday.
I hate you so much right now. I have no words to describe how much I hate you right now.
I could.
And now if Rebecca Black doesn't win it, then it's just not a fun Streamiversary giveaway. It's less than fun.
It is.
In the sun.
Be right back.
We drove Jeff away.
You drove them away.
Run away! Run away!
No, I don't think that was it. But I do think it's funny. He went away as soon as we were either going to do recap or introductions.
Well,
Yeah, no, he's talking to somebody.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's introduction time, I believe.
We can hold off a little bit. I can do some more bullshit stuff.
Nope, that's back intro now.
Like my panels are gonna change in the near future, so keep an eye out for that. I've redone those, and I'm gonna put them up at some point. I don't fucking know when. Whenever the mood strikes me.
Tasty.
Right? Did it taste good the second time around too?
I had a 12-ounce ribeye steak for lunch. It was
Ooh.
I hate you.
it was pretty
Wait,
damn good.
how was it prepared?
Medium rare, the best.
Oh, I hate
It was
you.
actually a little rarer than medium rare. I was like, oh Lord, this is so good.
You were so lucky I get snake in like 3 years.
My girlfriend's dad came to town and he took us out to lunch after church. So it was pretty nice.
Nice.
No, there was like, I don't know, like a piece of wood or something on the top of my steak, and I took a bite and like I almost like broke a freaking tooth because I just chomped right into the dang piece.
Of wood? You didn't notice it was a piece of wood?
It was literally like that small, like it was tiny, and it was just like charred black on the one side, so it was like I think
did
maitre
they just
d'
cook
thought
it directly on an open fire? No,
No,
grill,
but
just threw it right on
I think-
the wood.
I think they use wooden utensils to clean their grills, and I think
Grill.
just a piece stayed on, and they laid my steak on top of that, and it got cooked into it. So, but other than that,
somebody's finger bone.
oh Lord,
Hopefully not that option.
I really hope not, because
The last cook.
it was a decent sized piece. If you're missing
The
that
last
much
cook,
of your
yes.
bone, that's a lot of bone to be missing from your finger.
Anyway,
Danny's look.
You know how many opportunities there are with bone, wood, and meat? Right here? Right for it.
oh wait,
Just
wait.
pointed it out.
This is priceless. Hold on. Chris Cowpeeler sent me a message on Friday that said, and I quote when I can find it.
And I quote approximately.
Oh, where is it?
Give or take a few words.
There it is. We were not talking about the project he was working on for me, but he said, but because Friday night's game was canceled, he says this will give me time to rub and oil my wood. I replied, phrasing. He replied, first coat applied.
Nice.
And then the next morning sent me a picture of the wood.
Oh, at least it wasn't his wood.
Yep, I had him blacken the Dult Vice. Dice. No, my God.
Dice Vault.
Dice Vault.
There
Belt
you go.
dice?
Wow. Yes. I had him
Dealt
blacken it, and he's getting it prepared, and it's gonna ship out to me Monday, so I can actually have the physical thing here to put up on camera.
And I finally get Chris's wood Wednesday. I'm so excited.
Phrasing.
I know what I said.
It puts the wood on the skin or it gets the
I didn't
hose
say
in
which
there.
Chris.
That Chris, probably.
Well,
Hey.
you're no fun.
Oh yes, it's very nice.
Alright. So let's go around, tell everybody who you are, who you play, and we'll get this thing on the road, Alicia.
Hey, I am NNG9. I play Claudia Vingard, who's a human sorcerer. Totes not going through an identity crisis. Totes not fighting with both her dads. Cool with the mom right now, though, so that's cool. Also, really not looking forward to probably almost getting eaten again.
Nancy.
Oh, well, I'm Nancy, also known as Diazanon on Twitch. I play Rakal, a dwarf who is confused most of the time. And just along to see what trouble I can get into.
Jeff.
That's it.
Hello, I'm Jeff. I play Jeff pretending to play a character that's totally not based off himself, named Basil. And he is hoping to find some ghosts so he can tell Ree the next time he sees her that there were ghosts in Claudia's future house.
It's already her house.
Well, you ain't lived there yet.
It's
Oh,
still
yeah?
in my name. I have
Whatever.
the deed.
Claudia has no proof that there are not ghosts.
Yeah,
There are no
exactly.
ghosts.
Claudia has no proof of that.
Claudia's
You
just
have no proof
terrified
to the
of ghosts.
contrary.
Claudia's just terrified of ghosts, so that's why she's always refuting.
So Claudia cannot state with veracity that there are no ghosts.
There are no ghosts because there are none present.
There you go.
And
You haven't
Also-
set foot in that house. You don't know if there are any in there or not.
Deeplar,
Also,
don't you start.
I'm a known gnome artificer.
Oh, yes,
and
the other part.
Danny.
I am Tunarth, and Chad and I am playing Koltash Karn, the half-orc paladin whose armor is shiny and his cloak billows effectively behind him, and Claudia's brother's a dick. Which we have ample evidence thereof on many, many occasions.
Yep.
Turtle
Yup.
farts.
What?
What?
Who would
He
like
said-
to recap last session?
Turtle farts for some
I heard what he
unknown
said.
reason.
That was not what was in reference to.
Non sequiturs are us. We like pizza too.
Actually, my question was that in character or out of character? Because Basil's a little losing it.
Basil's still busy shouting at a
Oh
mountain.
yeah, yeah. I was trying to remember what happened. And Basil's up on a mountain, just kind of losing his mind a little bit.
Kind of.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
He cry.
Who wants to recap?
QQ all time.
I'm trying to remember where we actually start. I know where we ended. I'm trying to remember where we actually started last session.
Last season.
I don't remember where we started.
We ended. Basil was still like, it was basically like nighttime. Basil was on the mountain. We were all kind of in our separate areas. That's where we ended.
You guys had your dinners.
Yes.
I think we decided we were gonna go and deal with the cult.
Lake Monster.
We're doing Lake Monster, not the cult.
Yeah, because Samuel was coming with us.
Okay. Does he have a big ass net?
He has a big ass weapon.
Oh, okay.
Samuel.
I talked to.
Is it a two-hander?
I talked
Yes,
to
it
Claudia's
is.
husband
Just ask Jorna.
and gave a lot of details out for free.
What? She was at a lot of battles.
And Recall spoke with the Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
There it is.
Yes.
Yes. She did.
Yeah, that's where
That's right.
we kind of started at your parents' house and then moved back to the keep. And we did a lot of talking, and Basil did a lot of freaking out. And, we're just spilling the beans to Claudia's husband.
Yeah. You did.
And you have to have that conversation.
We already did, actually.
Did you
Yeah.
talk about everything? Okay, yeah, he just
Yeah,
didn't bring
because
up.
then it faded to black.
Yeah, he didn't bring up everything that I talked to him about. I don't.
No, he did not.
I think that's it. It's,
All right,
a bit shoddy, but
following morning, everybody wakens in the keep, with the exception of Basil.
Basil's first words when he wakes up are turtle words.
I figured as much.
There we go.
Yeah, and all circles back. Because he managed to fall asleep and then wakes up and realizes he's been sleeping on some rocks and now his back hurts.
Actually, I think you were sleeping on your mechanical...
No, my dragon was the wormling was gonna watch my back and he was gonna basically protect me, but I basically just used kind of my slight druidic power to.
That's right. You made a hammock.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But so we'll say he stubbed his toe. That's what he said. Turtle farts.
And he had no bananas.
No banana.
So you guys, Claudia, Recall, and Koltesh all wake up in your respective rooms in the keep, and eventually exit them, and you notice that Basil is nowhere to be found.
Ugh. Well, actually, instead of, I probably would just. I guess I'd walk out to where Alistair's normally making his stuff to see if Basil's out there working on something there first. Just kind of do a walk around, see if he's in the castle at all.
Alright, he is not.
Okay. Go back in. Has anyone seen Basil?
At this point, Koltash is already having breakfast, figuring that Basil's Basil and he'll turn up. In fact, that's what he'll say. I haven't seen him, but it's Basil. He'll show up.
I suppose if you say so.
Raquel is stuffing her face.
He's probably vandalizing a dresser somewhere.
I do wish he would stop doing that, at least in my house. My parents' house.
I walk in. I come back for breakfast.
Okay.
I fly back for breakfast. I look. My beard is just all out of shambles. And I look rougher than normal, I guess you could say, for sleeping outside versus, sleeping inside and being able to wash my face and stuff.
Or in a bed.
Yeah, or in a bed too. So, and I'm wearing, well, I have my bag of holding, so I could have, no, I haven't changed. I'm wearing yesterday's clothes still, too.
He's got camping hair.
So, I just kind of grab some food and sit down next to Koltesh and throw out my cape as I do.
Basil, where on the earth were you?
I was on a mountain.
Wait. When did you go to the mountain?
After I got dinner.
Did you hear some sort of odd screaming when you were up there? It sounded like a mad person. Or thing.
It was a goat.
I don't think goats can be that loud.
It was a couple goats. They wouldn't stop screaming. I may have pushed one off the mountain.
It sounded like a singular source.
Because they wouldn't shut up. Stupid goats. What can I say? It was a goat, man. They scream really loud. Have you heard a goat scream?
Uh-huh. Goat, sure.
It was a goat. The one I didn't. The one I didn't.
Do you want to insight check him?
Yeah.
Alright, Basil, make a deception check.
Yeah, I need to log in.
Oh,
My
they changed the
apologies.
thing!
I will spend an inspiration on that, because I think it's funny.
They changed the look of the thing.
Not great. Still worth it. Sorry, change the look of what now?
The way the dice roll, because it used to just be a plain white box.
Oh, you're right. There is a little stylistic thing around it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's all fancy.
What's all fancy?
The
little-
dice rollers things now, they have a little scroll work around them.
Oh, indeed.
Which means they're probably gonna break them at some point real soon.
Deception. I got no charisma.
And yet,
Enough.
Claudia is gonna buy it. She only got a 15.
She's going to at least buy that it wasn't him.
I named one of the goats Sally.
And actually, she got an 18. That's what the extra D10 is about.
Yeah, you got 12 plus 3.
Oh, sorry. Nope, never mind. That's right. Other side.
Yeah, if you'd gotten that 17, you would have beat me. With
Yep.
the 3. Yeah, but
I did not spend an advantage ahead of time.
can I go back to eating?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, with the previous night's conversation at the meal, where Samuel was happy puppy getting to go somewhere.
Voluntold.
Car ride? Car ride?
No, he wasn't voluntold. He wanted to go.
Yeah, he's been cooped up in the keep for quite some time. And he's more than willing to go with you to take care of this giant lake monster thing that you have very vaguely described. Does Claudia wish to also take her husband with?
Yes. this time.
Okay.
2 NPCs for the DM to do.
Oh no, Claudia
No,
controls her
I
husband.
control Alistair.
Oh.
I don't do shit with Alistair.
I could also control Bajorna. No, it's fine.
Benjorna's not going. I am pretty
That's fine.
positive Benjorna would be like, you mean get
No,
wet
she's-
and fight something? No.
She's not. No,
Have fun, darling. Let me know how it goes.
pretty much.
Have fun storming the castle.
Husband, murder all of you. As she has said many times, she does not do physical labor.
Yep. And neither Alette or Elaine are joining you either. For reasons that they need to stay here and keep everything.
No, that's fine. Tanya, I didn't actually expect it.
They need to keep the keep.
Yeah, they need to keep the keep going. Elaine does however provide you with 6 potions of water breathing.
Ah, there we go. I was wondering
Because
about
I'm assuming you would have asked Alistair the night before, and it would have been confirmed before you actually woke up,
Yes.
or before you went to bed.
Yes.
So, 6 potions of water breathing. They allow for 1 hour of breathing water
Nice.
or breathing underwater. So, with those in hand, what would you like to do?
Well, we need to go to the circle and get... I'm trying to remember which circle is closest to that lake. I gotta pull the map back up.
Claudiopolis.
Claudius, there we go. Yep.
Wasn't there someone else outside of Claudiopolis that we went to when we went there? We didn't actually go into Claudiopolis.
Yeah, it was a plantation style farmstead outside of Claudiopolis, like in between Claudiopolis and Nerion. I cannot remember their name off the top of my head.
It's fine. Whatever.
And I didn't write it down, because I know it was a female.
Thank you, Claudiopolite.
Elowen. Elowen's home near Claudiopolis.
I'm glad somebody takes better notes than me. Water ghosts are a serious threat.
Not acknowledging it.
Alright, so what would you guys like to do? Are you going to just travel there and do your thing?
We're all geared up. We know as much about Leviathans as we're going to.
Okay.
I mean, from
Unless
what...
do they... I don't think they have any big nets here we could take with us.
No. I mean, they probably have some small nets, but not like...
Yeah, big
And
net. A big net, my dragon could like fly over and just like drop on top.
Oh, I thought Danny froze her for a second.
No, I was
he's still
just
good.
I was looking through my notes,
Okay.
and because I prayed to Mom for help in defeating the serpent in the lake, and that's when we were directed. She directed us to go to the Iron Gate at that point, which is why we left and went to the Iron Gate from there. Because something at the Iron Gate would help us in
And look, you
Getting-
gotta recall.
either defeating or getting past the Leviathan to get to the thing that it's guarding.
Yep. And you
Because
got a
it's
dwarf
guarding
on
the
field.
thing that we need. And if we can kill it rather than just getting by it, that would be all to the good, because that would help the fishing village, who is basically limited to the extreme shore of the lake. Because if they go much further out from the edge of the lake, then they get eaten.
Indeed. Yep. Okay. So you guys are you're going to Elowen's, yes?
Yes.
Yes, and then we'll travel to the fishing village from there, and then figure out how we're going to handle it.
Okay. So you are teleported to Elwyn's, who let you out of the locked room and let you go about your merry way because she recognizes at least 3 of you. Recall is new. No, she recognizes 4 of you because she recognizes Samuel. Recall is
Well, and
new,
Alistair was
and-
with us, wasn't he? At that point, or was he?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Nope. He stuck around the keep because he's like, well, you know. And you make your way back towards the fishing village, same way you went before, and arrive in the village. Still stinks of fish. Still has that ever-present lovely odor of rotting fish and stale water. What would you like to do?
Well, there was the one kind of pub, tavern. It wasn't actually an inn. They didn't have rooms because we camped out in the forest.
Yep. It was the barkeep indicated that he had named it that because it sounded like a upscale name for a bar.
What was it named again?
I don't remember.
Recall.
Somebody put
Bless you.
put it in their notes. It might have been Ree put it in her notes.
Recall
Double
would
check.
like to buy a fishing net.
Wow, Ree didn't take any notes. Let's see here, random. You would like to buy a fishing net?
Yeah.
Alright. So you walk along the shoreline, and there are plenty of fishermen out there with nets and poles. And what do you say?
Well, basically, you know, hello. I am in need of a fishing net. I was wondering if you might tell me where I might purchase one, preferably one that's relatively new.
They couple the fishermen stop. They look a little scrawny. Some of them are a little malnourished. A couple of them are grizzled and old.
Oh.
One of the older ones looks at you and he's got like this one eye cocked really wide open, while the other one's a little squinty. A fishing net, you say?
Yes. I am in need of one. Well, would like one. Do you have any available? Preferably relatively new.
He holds up his ratty-looking, well-used, and multiply timed mended fishing net. Does it look like we have new fishing nets here?
Okay, all right. Well, there wouldn't be time
It's
to make
the
one.
village. As you walked into it, it stinks of rotting
It's
fish.
pretty.
It's like freaking run down. A lot of the houses have like, they're not even houses. They're more like huts, and they need in desperate need of repair.
Okay. Then what I basically do is look over. Say, can I see this? And just take a little piece of it. Take a look at it. Pop in 2 pieces of gold. Wrap it up and give it back to him. And say it's okay.
What do you?
I'm basically giving him a couple of pieces of gold for
But you
nothing.
said you're putting inside something.
Inside the little piece of fish net. if he lets me look at a little piece of it.
Okay. So,
So
yeah,
basically-
he's holding his fish net. Does it look like we have new fishing nets here?
Well, then I think you need some new fish nets. So I just squeeze in 2 gold pieces and say, enjoy. Use them
Okay.
where you need them.
Well, are you making it obvious you're putting the 2 gold in there?
No. No.
Okay.
It's basically I'm just sort of leaning in and whispering to him, saying, you could use some new ones.
And he's like, well, where am I gonna use it? He goes to cast his fishing net into the water. Gold goes with it.
Okay.
Because he rolled an 8 on his perception.
Okay.
Your 2 gold.
Bing. Okay. Well, then have a good day. Oh, well, I tried. Mark that off. Oh, well. Well, that was fun.
So I was asking, are you making it obvious you're putting it in there?
Okay, subtlety is not my forte.
And vision wasn't his with that one jacked up eye.
No, well, that's the problem. Subtlety was your forte, which is why it didn't work.
Oh, well.
Yes, it was far too subtle for him.
Far too subtle. You want to walk up and go. Okay. So, I'll just walk away then.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Staring apprehensively at the lake.
Look.
Oh.
Alright, well, we're here now. Are we going to, assuming that we kind of, go off somewhere not to be overheard by the local people?
Cool.
Do you want
Claudia?
to make your way to the place where you are almost eaten? That's kind of out of the way.
No!
Sure.
We'll go to where we camped before,
Okay, that's
There we
far away
go.
just
from the lake.
outside of town.
Yep. No, it was way outside town because Claudia hauled ass.
Oh yeah, because she booked it. She was terrified. We'll just go. We'll just
We'll
go
go far
lower.
enough outside of town where we can't smell it. How's that?
Sure.
That'll work.
And
Yes to
Koltash
guard
will
that
say,
is chat.
Claudia, you're the only one that actually saw it. Tell us again, and for Samuel's benefit, what happened and what you saw.
Hold on, I want to see if she has something real quick because I don't remember. I do not. Okay, we're just gonna do this with words. Got it.
Oh,
So
you're gonna see
Claudia,
the picture?
no, I was gonna see if I had minor illusion
Oh,
to sort of
okay.
replicate it, but she doesn't have it. So just well, it was big, huge. I can't remember how long it actually is. It was over 100 feet long or something.
No, it was 50-ish feet.
50 feet long. Okay. So about 50 feet long, gigantic teeth. Very fast, a lot faster than it looks, and can hop up on land much quicker than you expect. Likes to eat people.
But you were able to talk to it, yes?
Yes. Which is how I know it likes to eat people.
Do you remember anything else that it said other than that?
It had been there for quite some time. I don't know how many hundreds of years. I did not really say anything about whatever item may be in the lake or not.
Or where it is, or
No.
just that it's protecting whatever it is? Or is it just coincidence that it's the thing we need is down there and this is in the way?
And correct me if I'm wrong, Tanya, I don't think it ever actually meant, like, we know there's something down there. I don't think when it talked to me it mentioned it.
Think there is something down there.
Yeah, we think there's something down there. So it's never actually mentioned an item. They were told there might be something down there, but the Leviathan itself never mentioned anything.
Make a general intelligence check for me, for Claudia.
We will spend an advantage on this one. Because that sounds like a good... Nope, not that many. There we go.
14. Okay, you recall that it spoke Draconic.
Right.
And it seemed to be the only language it spoke.
Okay.
So there is a good chance that this is some very strange aquatic dragon-like creature. So there is a possibility that there's a horde somewhere.
Alright. So basically, considering the fact that it spoke Draconic, it is reasonable that it is dragon-like and that it is hoarding something down there. But again, I have no definite proof of that.
So it's a water dragon then, huh?
Kind of?
Well. Do we know anything, player question, do we know anything or have we heard anything about the geology of the lake, essentially, and, how, if there are any specific deep spots? I don't honestly remember. I have a vague memory of the last time we were here, the fisherman saying at least some minor things that might give us some clues, but it's been a long time.
So if I recall correctly, what the fisherman basically told us, like, they make sure to not go out too far. So at this point, with how many generations this thing has been there, I don't think the local town people know how deep certain spots are anymore, because they stay so close to the shore, is what I remember.
And given your experience being dragged in, Claudia, there isn't a gradual shoreline. It's almost straight down.
Is it like a filled caldera of a volcano?
It is. It seems like it's either like quarry-like dugout, or yes, a volcano, filled-in volcano.
Okay. I also have a memory of them mentioning shipping on the lake, that they have memories from some kind of olden times, however long ago.
So,
am I inventing that?
Nope. There was talk that generations and generations ago that they used boats on the lake to get their fishing done and travel their product from their village to larger towns. Now they have to take it over land, which doesn't work out so well for fish.
And again, this is a pretty big lake.
Yeah, it's like 20 miles or so. From village to southern tip, it is 18 miles. From northeastern tip to the far side, it's just shy of 20 miles. Did they ever mention where those other towns around the lake were that they used to do commerce with? No, they did not.
Okay, but they obviously are still in communication with them because they do business over land with them.
Well, so
Or
they take
trade to a degree.
Yeah, they take it over land to the nearest river so they can get to Claudiopolis. And
but they're not. But they're not trading any longer with any other
small towns. No,
towns or villages around the perimeter of the lake.
No, because they'd be all fishing villages, so they'd all have the same product.
Okay. So, as part of the order, would Koltash have had any instruction as far as, all of his combat training, any discussion about combating dragons or something like this? I mean, I know it's a long shot, but I mean, that could potentially have been something that would have at least been talked about in, an order dedicated to combat and fighting.
So I think, given that your order has its roots in the Gods' War, you probably would have had a larger focus on combating demons and other devils and stuff of that nature. You would have covered a little bit about dragons, but probably land dragons.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
How about any information on in lore? Would Recall have heard anything?
Make a history check.
History it is. Okay. I get to everything. Here we go. History.
At 10? I mean, you would have heard about it, but you would have heard the same stories that anybody else is passing along.
Okay.
It is a large and what sounds like very old entity in this lake.
Okay.
Do you guys think, Basil just kind of chimes in, he's like, do you think we could talk to it again? Or was it not that chilly the first time?
It wants to eat you. No talking.
Could we offer it food in
The
order...
food is you.
What about
It
a whale?
does not
We
want
could
to
give it a
talk.
whale.
We don't have a whale. It wants to eat you.
We could get a whale.
Got one in my pocket. Anyway.
Koltash will turn to Samuel and Samuel, you've been around for several hundred years now. Do you have any thoughts or information that could help? Have you ever encountered anything like this, even if it was on land?
I've fought my fair share of very large creatures, most of them on land, and in my experience, just kill it dead. And
Okay, then.
He pats his great sword.
Well,
That's that then.
it seems like there's not a whole lot that we know or that we can do other than to go in, hope for the best, and see what happens.
We're all going to die. Let's go.
Okay.
Because Claudia walks away. I'm assuming Alistair is following behind.
I
What about
just
rails?
follow with. Yeah, I just follow.
Um,
No, she didn't walk away. She just said, "Let's go."
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Coltash will probably try and be a little dramatic about this just because he's a little egotistical and he's going to go for it. So he's going to take a couple of steps forward just to get a little air under the cloak. As he draws the magical sword, just for effect.
Okay.
And kind of holds it up like Luke Skywalker in that original Star Wars poster. And come on, we gotta have the moment here. And he will he usually does this somewhat quietly, which is a little out of character for somebody from the Order, but ever since he knows it's his mom, it's a little more personal. But he will hold the sword up and say, "Oh, great Sodar."
Good. Sorry.
He side eyes Basil.
I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. I just had to sneeze.
Can we have that clipped? Oh, great soda!
Basil actually just goes and points at the dragon.
Lord of aggression, God of war and warriors, please lend your strength to me and my companions as we go forth to meet this fearsome foe. And then he'll do a swirl of the sword, kind of like down and back up again. And in the same voice, "Oh, great Esela, Mom, Lady of Fate, the All-Seeing, please bless me and my companions as we go forth to our destiny." And he will stand in that stance just for a moment, and then swing the sword down and let it disappear.
Alright, as you are starting this, a faint breeze picks up, just like flapping your cloak behind you, a good foot or so back. That's what the 20 was for. That's what the D20 was
Oh,
for. Like,
cool.
If it's above a 15, he's gonna get a breeze!
Nice.
Okay. So you,
Don't know if that'll help or do anything, but it sure can't hurt.
make an intelligence check for me real quick. The great cape of pillowing. Okay, 17. You recall that I believe your mom told you this. To attempt to prank to Sodar while actually in combat.
Yes, I, the player, remember that.
Okay,
We're not in combat yet,
I know.
but
Just saying.
Sammy could punch you.
Sammy
yeah, no.
Not go well. That might not go well at all.
What? We want it to be a real combat. But no, like, Claudia didn't interrupt Koltesh's moment because it was his moment. But so she's just gonna, like, kind of stare, like, kind of slightly off to the side and sort of say, kind of softly, Iwaris, if you think I'm this annoying alive, imagine if you let me die and I get to bother you in your realm. You didn't want me there yet.
Wow. Prayer as threat. Amazing.
Is it wrong?
No, it's not in the least. I didn't say that.
My gift is the gift of honesty.
As opposed to the gift of responsibility.
That gift sucks, man! That gift sucks! And there's no return policy.
That was the best gift of all.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
Baldur's gift was better than that. Baldur!
So you guys finish your prayers up and begin making your way back towards the lake.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to go about doing this?
While we're proceeding towards the lake, Claudia will ponder, just like, do we want to have team distraction and team going separately since we have these potions?
Team self-sacrifice?
Or do we just want to all try and fight it from the shore side and see who dies first?
I'm gonna stay in the air.
In the air? We didn't get the flight put. Oh, the dragon.
Yeah, I don't feel like going in the water in its natural habitat where it could be even faster. I'm gonna stay in the air and attack it from there.
If only we had a net.
I will.
Just wait till you see
It was more reach than you may think.
But if I can distract it and keep it up in the air, or at least part of its body up, you know.
I'm not saying it is a bad idea. I'm just warning you.
Yeah, and I mean I can just keep flying higher and higher until, you know, it's can't reach me. If I needed to.
Spells can only go so far, though.
I know. It's okay.
That works both ways.
We also can't help you with you if you're that far up.
Well, hopefully I won't need help if I'm just a distraction up there.
So, are we going to lure it to the shore and try and fight it here?
That seems to be the plan.
And then only go in if it tries to flee, except if it tries to flee, it'll be too fast and we'll have no idea where it went.
Correct. If it tries to flee, Basil has a point. If it tries to flee and we attempt to go in after it, it's going to be insanely fast, more than likely.
Recall, I know that bards of some skill have abilities to charm, although I don't know if that would work against a dragon. Do you have any such capabilities?
Let me double check. I believe I do. Oops, sorry. Clicked on something I shouldn't have. I have suggestion and hypnotic pattern. Let's see what else. Bardic goodies. Not really. Not at the moment.
Okay, just thought I'd check.
I mean, I can do suggestion, and let's see what else. Yeah, hypnotic pattern's pretty much it.
Okay. So, Claudia, how did you find it the first time?
I threw a rock and then talked to it.
Okay, well, why don't we do that again then?
You throw the rock. I'm not
Okay.
standing that close to shore again.
Okay, but I can't talk to it.
That's fine. I'll talk to it from further away.
So I guess we'll proceed to the shore. Is
Okay.
there anywhere along the shore? Because there must have been some kind of, or maybe there wasn't. I mean, is it basically a cliff down into the water? I mean, not that we're on a cliff, but I mean, stepping off the edge of the land into the lake. Is it pretty much going off a cliff all the way along, even where the village is?
Yep.
Okay. So there's absolutely no place we can like stand in the water without just going down.
Correct.
Okay.
And there's no little island or anything anywhere in the middle.
Not that you can see. Not that you can see.
Okay. True.
Um,
Hey, Basil.
Yeah.
Do some recon.
Okay. I hop on Bob, and I'll try and fly over and see if I can see any signs of the Leviathan.
Okay. You are on your
or islands in the lake,
Or islands, yeah.
or
Okay.
anything like that strikes you as unusual.
Party boat.
Or some kind of feature of the bottom of the lake that is shallower than just straight down.
Okay.
Okay. So from your elevated viewpoint, make a perception check for me.
Oh man, one of the items I should have crafted while we were back in town would have been like a telescope, like the ones pirates use.
24.
Damn.
Nice.
Woofda.
So while on Bob,
Yeah.
you do not see any islands.
Okay.
Of course, I don't know how far out you're going. It's 20 miles across, so... and in your general vicinity, you do not see any shallow portions.
Do I
And
see?
all of a sudden, you hear the flap of invisible wings.
Wrong game.
You also do not see any signs of the creature. The surface of the water is very still until a breeze comes up and a couple white caps show up. But other than that, there's no movement that you can see.
Around the edge, the rim of this lake, do I see any signs? So, when alligators come on land, there's a pattern that you can see where they've dragged their body and they've dragged prey up there, or they've dragged prey off. So do I see any parts of the edge that look like there's like a track or something that maybe did anything recent?
You see one part.
Okay. And how far out is that from where my friends are at?
I don't know, where did you guys decide to stand? Close to where you originally had that contact?
That's my assumption that if it's all kind of the same.
Pretty close to them, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty close to them?
Yeah.
How old does it look? Does it look recent? Does it look...
I don't know. How long ago did we come here?
It's been about 3 weeks or so, yeah? 3 or 4 weeks? Something like that. No, it's been about... Hold on. It's only been like a week and a half.
Yeah. In real life, it's been 3 minutes.
Hey, in real life, it's been like 4 months.
Oh, that's true. This was a bit ago. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a bit ago. It looks pretty recent-ish.
Pretty recent. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can establish perhaps its hunting area. Are there any... Can I see anything beneath the surface at all, or does it all just kind of look like deep, dark water?
It just looks like deep, dark water.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Is it clear water, or is it murky water?
It doesn't look murky, but once you get down to a certain point, you can't see anything just because of the light's not.
The light density, yeah. I'm gonna drop. I'm just gonna hover about 60 feet above the water. I'm gonna take a rock, so I can still see a decent depth into it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a rock and drop it into the water and just watch the rock to see how far until I can't see it.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, I wish I had the light freaking spell. Oh man, that'd be
If
dope.
you would have asked, you could have had a little rock.
When I come back, maybe we'll try that.
So you drop the rock, and from your distance you can't hear it go boop. But you can see the ripple pattern go out from the rock, and you watch it descend, and you count 1, 2, 3. You get up to about 8 seconds before you can no longer see the rock begin to descend. Several moments go by, and you do see now some swirling under the surface of the water around where you dropped the rock.
Okay.
And eventually you catch a glimpse of something dark blue just under the surface, and the surface begins to ripple and swirl before it descends down.
Okay. Hold on.
Anybody got anything like a depth charge?
You got Samuel.
We're just gonna drop him in the water?
He'd do a lot of damage. No.
Okie dokie, I'll fly back and I'll let them know that the creature's out there. It doesn't seem to be to have any central spot where it's hunting other than this one track that I'll point out.
Samuel's gonna chime in when you say the creature's out there. Where was it gonna go?
I don't know this creature.
Man's got a point.
But there's no shallow water. It's all very, very deep water. It takes about 8 seconds before I dropped a rock in the water, and it took about 8 seconds before I could no longer see it. So that water is deep. Very, very deep. And the ripple that the rock actually attracted the creature. I saw the creature come up to the surface a little bit.
Yes, I said it did.
So if we have any bait, I don't know.
We literally just need to throw a rock.
Poison it. Poison the bait, maybe? We could try and do that. Hurt the creature a little bit, maybe?
Do you have poison?
I have acid.
Ooh.
But
Not
I
the
don't
same.
have any poison.
You have your dagger.
I have my dagger, yeah. But I don't think if I go and I make a steak and then I'm just like slathering the poison from the dagger on the steak and I'm like, here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I don't think that works.
Also, with the creature might have senses that will alert it that it is poisoned. I don't know.
It could also be resistant, too. Who
Oh,
knows? Who knows? But yeah.
Yes. Recall? What's up?
Oh, well, I was just looking up hypnotic pattern, and I can charm if they pass, if they fail to. Yeah. Basically, I do my thing, and you get a pattern of color, and if he fails a wisdom saving throw, he's charmed and incapacitated. He has a speed of 0. So, we got that.
Yep.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt, but there
No.
it is.
So I don't know. There's really no best space for us to kind of get in the water.
No, there is not.
I guess we just need to pick a spot. Preferably near some land cover that's close enough to the shore that we can potentially use if it comes out after us. I mean, are there any rocky outcroppings or looking at copse of trees or anything like that close to the shore that we could use in a protective fashion?
Make a survival check.
I also have non-detection, which means I can hide a target from divination magic. So you can't be seen through scrying sensors.
A 12. It takes you a good bit of time walking around the shoreline, but you do find an area where there are a few rocks that are about waist to chest high that you could crouch behind.
And how far away from the shore? Distance?
About 15 feet or so.
Okay. Claudia, how far was it able to come out of the water after you?
Was it about 40 feet? Because it was a distance.
I think you're about 20 feet, 25 feet from the shoreline. You were basically your move distance away from it.
Okay, so about 30 feet. Got it. About 30 feet.
Oh, so this wouldn't help then.
Not much.
But it could provide at least a little cover if you're not the focal point.
I'm not going to argue against it. We can set up wherever you like. I'll leave that decision to you.
This seems to be the best spot, I guess.
All right, then.
So I think we want to have Claudia and perhaps Recall here by these rocks.
No, Claudia's going to be 60 feet back. She's not going to be that close.
Oh. Okay.
That's what just like, you can pick wherever you like. I'm not being within 15 feet of that shoreline.
Oh, well then, I guess it doesn't matter. So,
Recall, if she likes it.
Recall.
Sure, I'll go there though.
And Basil, you'll be in the air.
Yes.
And Alistair and Samuel.
Alistair will... Yeah, I don't... Alistair, why don't you stand with Recall?
Okay.
So
Samuel's
Claudia
probably gonna...
be up with me on the edge of the lake. So Samuel and me at the edge, Alistair and Recall at the rocks, Claudia 60 feet back, and Basil in the air.
And Basil, you said you were going to be about 50 feet above the water?
Yeah, about 50 feet above the water.
So as soon as this thing surfaces, as soon as I get this thing to surface, are we attacking?
Well, you're not going to get it to surface. We are, because you're going to be 60 feet back, so you can't throw a rock in.
Well, no, but she has to talk to it.
Right.
So she's going to get it to surface. If you just throw the rock, it's not going to stay there. She has to talk to it.
Right, but we can get it to surface, and then you can talk to it when it does to keep it there.
It's not. I'm telling you. Before, when you just throw the rock, you're going to see ripples at the top, and it won't actually come up. She has to talk to it for it to actually head above water.
Oh, okay. So then you can be between me and Samuel.
She can yell. That's why I said she's 60 feet back, because the thing's huge. It'll hear.
Yeah, if it gets just above water, I can try to dazzle it. Try to.
I'm okay. This is
Charmed.
me. This is me talking. I don't understand why we can't throw the rock in and then you talk. Why do you have to be the one?
No, you are going to be the one to throw in the rock, but I'm saying it will not actually surface unless it's spoken to in Draconic.
Okay, fine. My whole point was that we're going to throw the rock, you're going to talk. If the whole thing that you were having the problem with was my saying getting it to surface first, then take that out of the equation. The whole thing I wanted was, we'll throw the rock, you talk, and to get it to appear.
Okay.
That's it.
There you go.
So, are we all ready?
Yeah, I take off into the air. I'm going to... How tall are the trees around this lake?
There's not many trees.
Not many trees.
The forest you can see, there's a very small forest to the north of the fishing town.
Okay. But there's no trees around the lake. I got it.
Why can't there be an actual paintbrush? Fucking game, seriously.
Is there? There is.
No, it's just a line.
Actually, you know what?
No.
I will
It's a
be down by
freehand.
the water with you.
It has a free
It's-
hand.
Because
It's
I
a
want to haste
line.
either you or Samuel as soon as the battle starts.
Oh, haste Samuel.
See?
Well,
Okay.
once
You're gonna be fair.
Oh, what is that thing? Oh,
I have no illusions, please.
Okay.
Yeah. You just go over to freehand, or you
Yep.
can draw a shape.
Yep, I see that now.
So if you wanted to doodle.
So if we can get it above water, can anybody freeze the water or it?
I am fire specialized. I got no cold.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm a paladin.
We're missing pretty much wizards. That's what we're missing out of this crew is a wizard. I guess I'm as close as they come to a wizard. If there's no cover up above, then I'll just try and. What I'll do is I will polish the bottom of my dragon until it looks like the sky. Until it's the color of the sky.
You're gonna polish the bottom of your dragon, okay.
And then,
Real easy bad dragon joke here.
and I will hover, and hopefully it'll be a little bit of a camouflage.
If he polishes it long enough, maybe it'll breathe fire.
Yeah.
It does have a breath attack, though. Beep borp.
Alright. Claudia's standing as far back as she can.
I actually changed my mind. I want to be back by Koltesh and Sam, so when the battle hits, I can hit probably Sam with the haste.
Okay.
Then she's gonna run like a motherfucker. Oh, I didn't know she had that. Noted. Ooh, changing some of these spells next level.
Ah, there's the NPCs. Alistair. Go ahead and heal your folks up, because they should be at full health.
Mine should be.
Like Alistair is you got boo-boos.
He does?
According to his icon, he does.
Icon.
Yeah, she's put the icon out, and it's got like yellow color, I guess.
Where is it?
I will show you in just a second. Get over there, damn it. Why won't you put the players on there? There we go.
Yeah.
The gray blobs are the rocks. Just so you guys are aware.
Got it.
Guys up on the combat screen. Let's zoom in a little bit so everybody in the chat can see things.
Why am I there twice?
Are you there twice?
Were you quiet because you were just making this map?
Yes.
Symbols.
Yes, because I was literally just making that map.
How to make... Oh, there we go. Player avatar source. Large map. I want small. Actually, names. Much better. Now I can see things.
Yep. And so I was like, why is there no fucking thing where I could draw shapes and stuff? Alright. Okay. So you guys have this plan?
So that's where Koltash is.
And then this is the end of the game.
Yep. Samuel's gonna be over here because...
How long do those potions last?
1 hour.
1 hour. Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we were going to be like right next to each other.
Yeah.
That can. There you go.
Well, with Claudia between us.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I was fine with her just being behind you all, so she can literally do like the backpack run.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, sure. We'll
There.
there we go.
And
Perfect.
there's Samuel's token. You'll recognize the art.
Hey! Oh, I do recognize the art. Nice.
Alright, so yeah, the plan is that somebody's gonna throw a rock, yeah?
Yep.
Koltash throws a rock in.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and he does that. He looks like for a fairly solid one, and then gives it a pretty high arc. So when it goes in, it does the big Kerplunks.
Kersplush.
Yeah. And Claudia, has her hand on Samuel's, probably back, because Sam's kind of tall. Just to be like, all right, just as soon as I see it, hasten running.
All right. All right, Coltesh, you grab a good-sized, probably bowling ball-sized rock off the ground. Make a strength check. $15. Okay. You shot put this rock out about 15 feet, 15, 20 feet. And it does make that nice spoosh with a little funnel of water coming up. Several moments go by, and you can see the churning motion under the surface.
So Claudia will call out as loudly as possible. I'm not going to yell, though. Just like, Leviathan, I have returned. I wish to talk to you again.
Come out, you gravy-sucking dog.
No.
Does recall no draconic?
I don't know.
It does recall no draconic? And
That's
she
a good
claims
question.
in draconic.
I will find out.
Oh no, it's gonna go so poorly. It's gonna go poorly regardless.
Does it speak primordial?
Yes.
Aha, I can talk to it too.
But you don't know that.
True.
Until it speaks and he understands what it says.
If it speaks primordial.
Well, that's true. That's true.
No, I don't believe she does.
Okay.
Okay.
So Claudia calls us out,
Nope. Okay.
and just a few moments go by. The water near the surface continues to swirl,
Whoosh.
and
Nothing happened.
nope. You watch as, much like Jaws, this long fin crests the water and is coming directly towards the land where Coltesh, Claudia, and Samuel are standing.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun.
Claudia just like, here's his body! Books it back.
And Coltash will kind of look at Samuel and say, shall we step to the side? With the idea that we're going to step to each side of the place where it's heading.
Because of its speed in the water, Claudia gets 5 feet back before the head.
Okay.
Before the head
Actually,
crests. You probably would have diagonal stepped back.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Claudia can be smart enough to diagonal step away from that
I
shore.
was in the process of
Coltash
Bye-bye.
does have his great axe ready.
Oh yeah, you all had your weapons ready, I'm sure. This large head with bat-like wings on either side of it crests the water and boom, slams on the ground between Coltesh and Samuel, pushing you both aside. And it makes a bite attack against Claudia.
Whoa.
It's coming.
Oh, come on!
That is a 19 to hit. So Coltesh is now there.
Yeah, that was it.
Samuel
Oh, wait,
is now
actually,
there.
hold on. Wait, you said 19?
19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Nothing I can do about that one.
Let me bring this guy up here. It's not the correct color. You get the gist, though.
Yep.
19 to hit. All right, make a strength saving throw for me.
We are using an at 20. Fuck this thing. Nope.
All right. Well, you take 19 piercing damage and 9 poison damage from the bite.
So 19 and 9?
Yep. And you are not grappled because you use a nat 20. And it falls off the surface of the ground back into the lake, at which point Koltesh and Samuel get an attack of opportunity as it sinks back into the water.
Okay, then.
Bring up Samuel.
And I was foolish and didn't precast a smite.
Samuel will hit it with a 24.
Yeah, I will.
And, screw it. I'm going to use a nat 20 on it.
Okay.
Well, no. Because I don't have the...
And I just actually thought of something, but it doesn't matter at this point.
Oh, I have a nat 20 anyway.
Didn't need it.
Cool.
Okay.
Crap damage, but still, it's a hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
crap damage.
Alright. You guys take your swings as it crashes below the surface of the water again, and you can watch as it swirls off and away. And now everybody can roll initiative.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Is that figuring in the double dice on that
Yeah,
damage?
you rolled a 1 on your crit damage.
Yeah.
Nat 20 on the initiative.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, I didn't click mine either, sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, change mine to a 6, though.
That's fine.
Why change it to a 6?
Because that was the original roll. Oh, that's right.
I just re-rolled it to get it on the...
Do you want me to roll separately for Alistair, or just have him go on my turn?
Roll separately.
Okay. Initiative. I think that's just Dex or hit.
No, just click his name, I think, or there should be an initiative button.
Because I don't...
There's an initiative button off to the...
Oh, there is. Now I see it.
Yeah. 16 for Alistair. Alright.
Did mine?
So it's now back here. Under the water. Alright, so Basil, you are up first. You saw this from your vantage point on Bob. You saw this large creature come up out of the water, onto land, and take a really good chomp out of Claudia, and then disappear back into the water.
So none of it's visible?
It is not currently visible.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast in the direction of where it was last and see if maybe I can hit it.
Okay. You'll have disadvantage because it is not visible.
Yeah. Yeah. Blam.
I don't think my initiative took.
And 8 is... it didn't.
And then as a...
Hold on.
Yeah.
Did you have your token selected?
Oh, you know what? No, I didn't.
I gotcha.
That's okay. There we go. I see it.
And as a...
I just added it. Hold on a second. I gotta figure out what order. 21 was the original one. Alright, sorry, go ahead.
As
Sorry about that.
a bonus action, I will activate Blade Song on myself.
Okay.
And then I will move a little further out into the over the water, not too far, to see if I can spot it moving. And see if I can see any ripples on the water or anything.
All right. Recall, you are up.
The rock that she's standing behind is, if she stands up, is it clearable? I mean, can I throw stuff over it?
How tall
Or
is
is it?
Recall?
Recall is, what is she? She's kind of tall for a dwarf, I think, but I'm not sure. Hang on. Let's see.
How high is Basil too, by the way?
60 feet above the water.
I don't know if I have how tall she is. Let's see. Where would it be under?
Bio, I think.
Bio. Okay. And size, height, weight. Nope, it's not there. Shoot. Okay. Well, since I don't know, what I will do is...
Just take the average for a dwarf.
Yeah,
So
that
five
sounds good.
footish.
Yeah,
yeah, you
that'll
can
work.
see over it.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my hammer at it. Wait a minute. No, I can't.
You can't actually see it. It's below the surface of the water.
It's below the surface. Okay. Then I'm going to hold my action for right now.
Okay. All right, Claudia.
Claudia will finish moving back to here,
Okay.
crouch behind that, and hold her action. Yeah, we can't see it right now. That's the problem. Alistair. So she just holds her action. That's your turn. Alistair's going to. I can't see it. Yeah, I guess he could just try and take 2 blind shots into the water. I know
Okay.
they'll both be at disadvantage. So,
Yep.
Okay. So. Nope. 18 hit?
Yeah, roll damage.
So 5, and he actually has 3, so he has 1 more. No.
That one definitely does not hit.
Nope.
All right. Anything else from Alistair?
Nope, Mo did that. Nope, he's good.
Okay.
Yeah, unless he can kind of try and duck back behind the rock, that'd be the only other thing.
Samuel is pacing on the shoreline, waiting for something to emerge from the water.
But he's pacing really fast. Because
He is.
he's hasted.
Oh, you hasted him already? Okay.
I did.
Okay. You guys can see swirl, like the ripples on the surface, as this thing comes up out of the water at you, Koltash. For a bite attack. That is a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. As it moves itself back into the water, it turns and... Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, me and Recall were holding action, so since it surfaced...
Okay.
Can we know? Right.
Yep.
Okay. So, Claudia is going to unleash her fireball at it, making sure to center it so it just catches Leviathan and not Koltesh.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong name. Worse.
Dexterity saving throw. That does it. That hits it. That does things.
Woo.
Alright, what is Recall doing?
Recall is now going to throw her dwarven hammer, her dwarven thrower.
What is your
At it.
range on it?
It said 60 feet.
Okay, you're good because it's at 40.
Okay, so haul away. Wow! Here goes.
23 will hit.
Nice.
I don't know why
And it
it's
comes
rolling
right
an
back.
extra D10.
So sweet.
Alright. Well, as it, Koltesh was holding too, wasn't he? Oh no, it's Koltesh's turn coming up.
Was Samuel
and
holding?
No, well, Koltash is
Samuel didn't
simultaneous.
indicate he was... Koltesh did, Samuel didn't indicate he's holding, he's just pacing back and forth.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
And it's not in range anyway.
and Koltash is simultaneous, same
All right.
initiative.
Well, the bite fails, and as it turns to enter it back into the water, it tries a tail slap with a 23 to hit.
On Koltash?
Koltash.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, that is 15 bludgeoning damage. And you are pushed 10 feet away from the creature as it's leaving your space. So you are not close enough for an attack of opportunity.
Well, except that I'm on the same initiative, so am I just screwed?
You're still after, just like how Recall's still after Basil, even though they have the same number.
It gets 2 attacks.
Right.
So you are
So
on
I
the same
can't-
initiative.
So am I
But-
unable to do anything before it goes under the water?
Correct, because it made its attack against you and pushed you 10 feet away.
So you're no longer within reach of an attack.
So I'm basically not on the same initiative, then I'm after it.
What's your dex?
Ten.
Yeah, it has a 15, so it beats you on that, so it does actually go first.
Okay.
So it pushed you 10 feet back, right back into that rock, and disappears back under the water. Now you are up.
Oh, hi, Callie.
Okay, then I am going to move back up to the shore.
Okay.
I am going to use my bonus action to cast... No, that won't be a good choice. Because it'll just put it right out. Okay. Now that won't do any good. And that's pointless, so it'll be this one. So I'm going to cast Branding Smite as my bonus action. And then I will hold my action until it surfaces again.
Okay.
At which point I will, as soon as I will hold my action until it is in melee range again with me again.
Okay.
Not for nothing, but since because I'm just guessing it might do a 50-50 whether it hits you or Sam. Do y'all want to stand closer together?
I mean, well, we're I guess I should.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I guess I'll take a step closer so we're right side by side.
Okay. Basil, what you doing?
Can I see it at all, or is it just disappeared back down into the deep?
It is out of sight again.
Okay. I am going to hold my action until it comes out. And when it comes out, I'm going to shoot it with with Eldritch Blast. How do I? What if I want my Wormling to attack it?
You would have to get to melee with it, or
The fire
or use
breath.
the fire breath.
Would that count as my action?
Yeah, I would say that would be your action to direct your Wormling to use its fire breath.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action or my attack until I see it come out of the water. I'm also gonna move 60 feet over the land.
Okay.
The 60 didn't follow my guys.
I know, because you didn't write it.
Well, I think I can.
You can write how high you are so you can verify.
Yeah, I'll put it in that other circle.
Alright.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So, yeah, and I'm focusing on like the point where it's been emerging. Who's
Okay.
got a clock?
Oh, sorry. Another thing, Tanya. I forgot about piercing energy, so the Leviathan should have 4 more damage.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've just got this ball of swirling black and purple and green energy just kind of sitting there in my hands, just kind of waiting to special beam cannon.
And because I'm remembering earlier this time, but because it's still relatively new, I'm reminding you, because you might not remember as well, that I have my Aura of Protection on, which is a constant thing now.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I or a friendly creature within 10 feet of me must make a saving throw, we gain a bonus to the saving throw equal to my Charisma modifier,
Yeah.
which is 4.
Okay.
Nice.
And I have Aura of Defiance, which compels my enemies to fight. Any hostile creature within 10 feet of me must make a Wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. A creature that fails its save must move in my direction until it is within 5 feet of me, and must use its action to take the attack action with a melee weapon against me, or some kind of melee attack.
So
Okay. So how close does it have to be for it to do that?
It has to be within 10 feet of me,
Okay.
and if it fails, it has to move in my direction until it is within 5 feet of me, and
Okay.
then use its action to take the attack action to do a melee attack of some kind. Obviously, it doesn't have a melee weapon, but the equivalent.
All right. So Basil, you are holding your attack.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to use a legendary action.
I need to pull up the. What is this? Silver, right? Silver dragon.
It is going to, just the head of it is going to surface. Hold on, where the hell was that? Yeah, right there. Just the head is going to surface right here. And it is going to direct a briny breath attack. It is a 50-foot cone, so it hits
Whoa.
everybody on the ground right there.
Can I shoot it with my attack?
You can in just a second.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I was gonna try and cast Entangle for the next time it came on land, but then it would get you and the other guy trapped, Koltesh.
If everybody would please make a dexterity saving throw. Koltash, Sam, Alistair, Claudia, and Recall.
Okay.
I will burn another nat 20 for Claudia, because she can't afford to take the full damage. Alistair will roll.
I will also use an at 20.
Okay.
You said it was Dex, right?
Dex, yep.
Yes! Go,
All right.
Alistair.
Recall, you take 46 points of acid damage.
Oh!
That's why I thought it was going to be something like that.
Oh, 46. Okay.
Yep. And half of that to everybody else.
So
Except
23.
for Sam. Sam took the full brunt of it.
I'm
Now
gonna
you can
use
shoot.
a nat 20.
You're in the air.
Mhm.
Because you
I
said
mean,
everybody on the ground had to.
I'm using a nat 20 for my attack.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
So let me
Sorry.
Shut up.
Corey.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Alicia, have you seen Letterkenny?
So 20 points of Eldritch Blast damage.
You should go on Hulu and look up Letterkenny. It is a TV show about Canadian rednecks. It is hysterical.
Oh, so it is about Alberta.
No, they're from Letterkenny. There's like 5,000 people that live in this town of Letterkenny. So it's sidetrack. Yeah, 20 points of damage. Suck it, nerd.
All right.
That's good.
Come in, ha!
Yes?
All right. Recall, it is your turn.
Special.
Oh, well. I guess I'll throw it again.
It has dropped below the surface.
It's below the surface. I'm going to hold my action then and cower behind the rock.
Until
Okay.
it surfaces.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be the whole game. We hold our action until it comes within range to be attacked.
Yeah.
This is like
Claudia?
whack-a-mole.
Claudia's organs hurt.
Whack a
Like
serpent.
all of them.
Yeah, I bet.
Well,
Can I drink 2 health potions?
No.
Damn it! Can I drink a health potion and eat some life bread?
don't
Did
forget
you
we
already
have
eat your
those-
life bread?
It's a whole loaf, so it's like 4
Oh, you
things
still have
in
one
each.
piece. You still have one. I thought you already ate that, though.
No. Like, I had it prepared, but only one piece of life bread has been ingested, and there's 4 pieces in each loaf, and I had 2 loaves.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that as your action and bonus action.
Alright, we're doing that because it hurts.
Don't forget we have those amulets of health things.
I don't
Keep
know.
us alive.
The
I
soul.
could use one.
I'd
So
rather
I'm
not
not-
go unconscious, though. So, it was all the same. Yeah, so I'll do that as soon as I find the right button. Somebody else can go, I just gotta roll health. It's fine.
That's
There are-
Alistair
there are-
next.
It's our life alert.
No, never mind. Okay. Alistair, the far more effective of the two, is going to... it's not like the cover helped much anyway, but...
Yeah, 'cause that
guess
acid
he'll
was
move.
every fucking where.
Yeah, didn't help much. So he's gonna step more to try to figure out. He'll go over here,
Okay.
so he's not like aiming through Samuel or Koltesh. and he'll take
Okay.
a couple more shots into the water.
All right.
You can do it, Alistair. I believe in you.
And
No.
he's dead.
18.
That'll hit.
That 18 hit before.
That'll hit.
And he's dead.
17?
Nope. Wait.
Damn it!
Yeah, 17 does hit.
Hey,
10 damage.
he's
We've
taking
done-
his shots. He's doing his job.
We've done 30 damage.
What? He also took a fireball.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Yes. And recalls Axis hit as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Is it
Samuel,
considered a giant?
It is considered huge. It's not a giant.
Not a giant? Okay. If it was a giant, it would get 2d8 plus. It's like, yeah.
Yep, it is not a giant.
But it's a dragon. not a
It's a
giant.
It's a
game.
dragon.
Well, they were talking about size, though.
And Samuel's gonna
So.
continue pacing
Okay.
and wait.
Drink a potion and get in the water,
Is he
Sam!
holding his...
Sam
Okay.
doesn't have a
Yes,
fucking
that's it.
potion. Oh, he has a
Oh,
breathing
he
potion.
doesn't?
No, he doesn't have any healing potions.
No, a breathing potion. That's what I meant.
Oh, drink the healing potion and get in the water?
The breathing
No,
potion.
the breathing potion. He is hasted.
Okay.
He can move faster.
Alright. Yeah,
I mean,
Samuel, drink the potion and get in the water.
Who
Huh?
is lowest on hit points?
Samuel is now below the water. You
That'd be
cannot
me.
see Samuel.
It's probably a toss-up between Coltash and Claudia.
Okay.
Coltash has 25 hit points at this point.
Recall is going to start singing to Coltash
oh, boy.
and do Bardic Inspiration.
When Samuel hits the water, his greatsword
Mm-hmm.
leaves little ice crystals behind.
Oh, cool.
He has the cold, wet damage.
Alright. And now that Samuel's in the water,
He turns into a jellyfish.
it has now become a water fight for the...
Because he's a
serpent.
druid. A fighting druid.
Oh, that's right. There's no subtle thing. Oh, it's a straight drop down. I forgot about that part.
That doesn't mean he can't swim.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know. This
I
thing's
just
about to
forgot.
alligator. This thing's about to alligator roll the crap out of him. Bite him, and just do that.
But that does mean it'll be engaged in combat. It won't drop down so far each time.
Death roll.
You can't see Samuel. They're below your vision line.
I know. That doesn't change what I said. Oh, wait. So I need to...
Okay. Coltash.
Okay. Coltash, it's your turn. This thing did not surface.
Yep, so I lost my held action.
For what it's worth, Coltash, I'm doing Bardic Inspiration on you. So that means that you get, for your attack or save, you have to choose one or the other. You get an extra D8 to that.
Cool, I have marked it down. Okay, so it didn't surface. He went in the water. I guess then Colt is drinking a potion an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action if it's your own potion.
Okay, so Coltash will drink the water breathing potion
Okay.
as his bonus action. And then with the equivalent of a cowabunga, whatever that word might be,
Cannonball!
he will, despite the fact that he's in plate armor, but it's
Ooh,
light.
yeah.
It's magical plate. Magical
I know.
plate.
I know. It's not buoyancy plate, though.
He will. Well, you know what? I think I need to make an intelligence check to see if he's actually going to do this or not. Is that fair?
Sure.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
he
jump
does
in.
it.
He's like, I can swim in my armor.
He saw Samuel do it, so he's going to go in after him.
That's fair.
Samuel's instead of leather.
Coltash didn't register that, and he's like, kill it! Ah! And
All right.
leaps forward with his axe and into the water to
I believe the water is technically difficult terrain, so you're at half movement, yeah? Is the swimming underwater?
Yeah, unless
He
you have
froze.
magic armor. Unless you have magic armor that helps you
Over.
move in water, then you have to.
Wow, he froze
Okay.
and then he fast forwarded.
Well, because he's hasted.
Well, no. You froze, and then you unfroze for a second. You fast forward all your movement. that the camera played through.
Right. Because internet crap. All right. Fine.
So yeah,
So-
it's difficult terrain. So you have 15 foot of movement.
Right. So, I'm praying that it's not going to be 15 feet straight down.
You can go at an angle 15 foot. You get about 15 feet down, and you can just barely make out the tail tip of this creature. It's not within range, but you can, with your dark vision, you can kind of see where it's at. Also, breathing water, very strange sensation.
Okay. He's really not. He's more in combat mode and isn't really going to let that affect him. He's too focused on the enemy, and so he's going to do a battle cry, but it's underwater, so it'll be in Orcish.
Pretty much. All right, Basil, what you doing?
Same thing. Holding my attack and waiting for this thing to come above water. I can't do anything while it's still under.
No, he's not grappled. All right, recall.
She's gonna hold her action too.
Okay. Claudia.
Okay, Claudia's gonna actually go towards the edge of the water, and from here. So I know you said Samuel and the creature are out of sight. Can I see any sign of any kind of glint off of Coltash's armor? I know he's underwater, but how much he polishes it?
He's only
And he's-
15 foot down, so you
And
can
he's got a
definitely
bright
see
red
Coltash.
cape.
Okay, it's gonna be real dumb. Hold on, I can do this. Maybe.
Gonna be no dumber than what Coltash just did. So
It might be. Do I have to? Damn it! It is touch. Fuck. She's going to. Okay, she's just gonna pick up a rock off the shore. Yeah, because I just want to make sure this isn't concentration when I do it.
I don't think
What is
light is.
Okay, making sure.
Light is not concentration.
Making sure. She's going to cast light on a rock and sort of throw it in Coltash's direction, hoping he takes it so she can have some sort of beacon to aim at this thing underwater.
Make a dexterity check.
Why do you do this to me?
because it's Tanya. Have you met her?
Yeah, I know. I will use an advantage on this.
Okay.
Just straight dex check, right?
Just straight dex check.
I will
12.
use... I still have an inspiration to use. This rock is very important to me.
It's my pet rock.
Fuck!
13!
I tried! God damn it.
You throw it out, and it goes into the water,
Uh-oh.
about 5 feet behind Coltash. And sinks down. Koltesh is focused on this tip of this tail he can see. He's not looking at a glowing rock.
Does he hear the rock enter the water, though? Does he hear any kind of a sploop behind him?
You do hear something behind you. Make an intelligence check.
Does he see the light?
Nah, because he's still in an area that's pretty bright. Somebody entered the water behind you. Probably one of your allies.
Yep.
It was
Just keep swimming.
I was just thinking that.
It wasn't tips.
Just gotta keep going.
She wasn't okay. So she did that, and I did a cantrip. Hope Samuel's doing something underwater.
Yeah. Alistair.
Right, that's still me. Keep forgetting that. Okay. Alistair will come. Actually, no. Alistair at this point is smarter than Claudia, and he will continue to shoot from. Actually, no. He probably will have to get a bit closer since they're further down.
Yeah.
Still shooting with. It'll be right there. Why not? Still shooting with disadvantage.
Yep. Nope.
Haha! 1 out of 3. I'll take it. I will take what damage I can get.
Alright. It is Samuel's turn. Yep, Samuel's gotta do that. Samuel's got to do that. Alright. That is Samuel's turn. Sea monster. Right. Yup. Wait. Nope. Tail. Yup. Goltash. Oh. Woody. No, you stay there.
So, has Koltash seen any further
Do you see some
movement?
You do see.
Okay.
You see swirling, twisting movement right at the edge of your dark vision. So I think it's like 50, 60 feet.
Okay, so the first thing I will do will be to use my bonus action to take one of the 2 healing potions that I have.
Okay.
So that is how many d4?
2d4 plus 2 if it's a standard healing potion.
Yeah, it is. 2d4 plus 2. That's not horrible.
Average.
That at least gets me up to half. I will... He does make a point of being aware of keeping his lips around the top of the bottle so it doesn't bleed out into the water.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
assuming you
with
bit the wax off it too, like.
he probably swallowed the wax, honestly.
Very likely.
And then 1, 2, 3, which is half his movement.
You're not actually in range. because
is it?
I can't pull them off because then nobody can see what's going on. He was like right at the cusp of your dark vision at 60 feet.
Oh, down?
Well, at an angle.
Well, I'll move however, I don't know where you want to put me then. Just keep in mind where everybody is, but I will move 15 feet towards
you were here, yes?
Yes.
We'll just
So I
say
will
one
move-
square then for 15 feet.
So I will move 15 feet towards the combat.
30. Yeah, so that's about... if I move these guys just one more square away, every square would be 15 foot. So it gets you to the 60 mark.
Okay. So I will also, just in case something happens that unexpected, I will
They can see.
hold my action and prepare to attack the Leviathan if it comes within my melee range.
Okay. Alright. Basil.
It hasn't surfaced, right?
Nope.
Nope, it's fighting with Sam underwater.
I will yell at Claudia and say, Can I see them?
See what?
Can I see any shapes under the water at all?
Nope. They
Yeah,
are
just-
60 foot down. They're in the dark.
I will yell at Claudia. It's like, is there anything you can do? I am useless up here.
Yell up, just real quick, like, not without the point of reference.
There. I don't want to shoot into the water and accidentally hit Colton.
Alistair's been doing that for the past minute.
I will.
Yeah, Alistair's been taking some crap shoots with those bows.
Hey, he has done 15 damage. Thank you very much.
I will fire into the
Wait, no,
water
20.
where I saw the head last.
Okay. Where you saw the head last. Okay.
Yeah. I hope that's not called that. Do I need to make an attack roll?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
It's a disadvantage because they're underwater.
It doesn't.
Koltash, a purplish colored energy just whizzes right by you and disappears into the darkness below. Anything else?
Fuck. I wish I had like the light cantrip. I would just start infusing rocks with the light cantrip and just.
Question: the bolt the energy that went past me, did it go towards the movement or off to the side or?
It's like straight down.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Basil, you did see Claudia light up a rock and throw it down there. You know she can do that.
Yeah. Let me look at something real quick. Where is it? I think it takes an action. So that's my turn. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Recall.
Okay. Couple of questions.
Yes.
The water breathing potion.
Yep.
Was that given out or?
Yep.
Okay, so Recall would have one.
Yep.
Then she's gonna go ahead and take it and move in the water. Oh, let's see if I can do that. Oh, come on, what's the deal?
What's your movement speed?
Let's see. What is it? Movement is 25.
Okay, so you can just get in the
Oh
water.
fuck yeah!
Okay. So I will do that.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Had it on the wrong thing. So right about there. Or there.
Yeah, you can get right like right here. You can
Oh,
well,
okay.
you can get that one square like right into the water.
Okay, cool.
There you go. All right, so you drink your potion, you
Drink my
drop in the
potion.
water, and realize there's no like shallowly walking out. It's like boom, you're in the water. You're in the deep end.
Okay.
Claudia, you are muted.
I like seeing Recall go in just like, wait, let me put some God damn it.
Well, now, actually, this brings up a question. Being underwater and that it's really does dark vision or low vision play in at all?
So you can see about 30 feet down as if it's light, and then 30 feet after
Okay.
that you're seeing low light because you do have dark vision.
Okay.
And you are. And you can make out some movement right on the edge of your dark vision.
Okay. So, I will head for the movement.
All right. Well,
Some point.
that's your move there. So Claudia.
We're
Oh
good.
wait, no! Damn it!
Just like, oh, damn it.
Just sacrifice your husband. It'll be fine.
Huh? No. I just need somebody with some light on them, because I can careful spell a fireball and fuck this thing up. But I need a point of reference. Damn it. Alright. Hold on. Because even that I need to be able to see it. Okay. Claudia will actually, how is lighting the torch isn't magical? Okay. I am going to put some light on one of Alistair's arrow, because I can only do it on one object at a time.
Okay.
And hope that the one with light on it is the one that hits the thing. Because that's the best she's got right now.
All right. So
I just
you
wanna
cast
make
light
sure,
on one of
like-
his arrows. It's one
I
he's
do.
pulled out, so it's going to be the first arrow he fires.
Okay. And yeah, that actually is her action, so she'll just... So I guess she'll sort of stand behind him after that. So yeah, so she'll be like... That's over there. First arrow he fires, which he has never hit with the first arrow, but hey, teamwork makes the dream work.
Sure.
16?
16 misses.
Fuck, it's 17! No!
You watch as this little arrow just keeps going until you can't see it anymore because it's just so dark and murky.
Oh, our love was not strong enough. It was so close. So very close. Well, let's do his other attacks.
I was thinking I could use my robe of the useful items stuff, but all the things I
That,
rolled.
of course, that
17
one
will hit.
hits. 13 will not, but the others are 5. And I wanted to say it was the second arrow we shot, but oh well, fine.
Yeah.
Alright. It is Samuel's turn.
Wait, hold on. Your damage for that is
It's a flat 5.
always?
NPC.
Okay, because I see the 1d8 plus 5. I'm like, you should at least have a flat 6. At the very least, if you're rolling. If you're
Sure.
rolling.
We'll fix that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because it's just adding nothing. So,
Yeah, we'll fix that. Later.
but I mean, like, like monsters have just a flat attack, but they also have like in the PHP or the monster manual has like the dice roll
average. It's the average
Yeah.
of that dice roll.
Yeah.
All right, so Samuel's turn.
Come on, Sammy, do some damage.
2 attacks, double movement, +2 to AC.
And if he's a warrior, he probably already has extra attack. And he's level 20, so come on.
He's not
Not
level 20.
necessarily level 20.
What? What? He's immortal and his ass ain't even level 20? What
He's
kind
been
of
sitting in the
lazy?
keep for hundreds of years.
What kind of lazy bullshit is that? You fucking immortal and your ass ain't even level 20? Like, you got all the time in the world to just go out and just kill a bunch of fucking kobolds and
Exactly.
just rack up
He
that
has
experience.
all the time in the world. He doesn't have to
Man.
hit 20 now. He
Man,
can hit Lydia.
man, that's some baby back bullcrap.
Okay.
BS. He should be level 20 out here just hammering this dude.
Actually, let's see here.
It's like, he looks wrong at the bad guy, and the bad guy just dies. Level 20. I was looking at some of the items that I get with my artificer thing, and one of them is, like, the slippers of swimming and climbing, and I was like, oh, that'd be helpful.
You guys see a frantic commotion swirling in the water, and after several moments, blood emerges to the surface.
Well, now we have an indicator of the general area.
And Koltash, within your dark vision, you can now see this creature moving away from you, taking Samuel with it.
Delta's the only one that knows right now.
Okay.
You saw Samuel and the creature struggling within your dark vision. He landed 2 hits because he has his advantage because he's a human. He doesn't have dark vision. And
Should give him some light.
the serpent clamped on with his jaws, bit down hard, and blood emerged from Samuel's body, and it took off with it in its mouth.
Okay.
It is now, you can't see where it is. It's outside of your range of dark vision.
But I can see the blood.
You can see the
Somewhat?
blood. Somewhat. It is like doing the whole drifting thing up to the surface where everybody can now see there's blood on the surface. And you do see a very faint blood trail that is dissipating quickly.
How long would it take me to get to the surface?
You're about 30 feet down. Just your turn.
Except that I'm at half movement.
So if you use your movement and
if I
action.
yes,
Maybe
if I use the dash action. So I will do that. I will go straight up to the surface,
Okay.
and then yell out, "Basil, follow the blood."
Okay! Get some light from Claudia.
Sorry about that.
I think that's as many words as I could say. Oh no, it's 5. I can't tell him that recall went in the water, can I? I don't think I have enough.
He can see
Three
Recall's
words.
head. Like, she just basically got in the water. She's just
Okay.
treading right there.
Okay. Alright. I'll just yell, get some light from Claudia.
Okay.
So, whatever you want to do there, big guy.
Well, that was my turn.
Oh, swimming and talking?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he had to use his action and movement. Yeah.
He had to use his
Yeah.
full movement. So right now we will say that for the briefest of moments, we'll ignore turn order because this thing's just gonna keep going further and further away.
Okay, so we all heard what Coltesh yelled out, right?
No.
Follow the blood.
Follow the blood. Oh,
Basil.
okay.
Basil,
Yeah.
follow the blood.
So I'll take off.
Because no one else can keep up. There's no hope for anyone else to be able to
No, I'm not
crank it.
arguing against that. I'm just wondering how far out is the blood trail.
So
Wait,
Basil, make a perception check for me.
Okay.
And
Basil
then,
said follow the blood?
no, Coltash did. Because the Leviathan managed to bite down and get Samuel in its jaws and then drag it away underwater.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
And Coltash will then relay that information after yelling at Basil.
Okay.
Alright, so 16. Basil, you can see the initial blood splat on the water. It is disappearing quickly because it's blood in water. And about 30, 40 feet away, you see another little come up. And a little bit further away, you see another little come up.
Okay. I'll follow it.
It is heading south in the water.
Okay.
Okay, so I know you said we're ignoring turn order right now, but the reason I asked, how far it was, like, yes, you gave the instruction to Coltesh, but Fireball's 150 feet. So I was going to say, if the last trail spot I saw was within 150 feet when Coltesh said that, she was just going to take a blind shot, because she knows she can't follow this thing over water.
Okay. You're going to take a blind shot at where the blood trail was?
Yeah.
Where it originally popped up?
Basically, so from wherever she sees wherever the current end of the blood trail is when Coltesh says that is where she takes the shot.
Make a
So,
perception.
a little bit down. Okay.
So how did we hear True North?
He
yelled.
came up under.
Oh, you came up out of okay.
Yeah.
I was 30 feet under the water, so I moved. Because I'm in half movement, I used my move and then a dash action for my action to get to the surface.
Okay.
You see the initial blood spot.
Just the initial one?
Yep.
Okay, which I know it's already moved from. Then there is nothing I can do. Okay, so back to back.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm following.
You're following?
That was
Yeah, in the air.
Alright. You follow the blood trail as best you can. Make another perception check for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need a bigger boat.
we need a boat in the first place.
17? Okay. The blood trail goes right up to shore along the south side of this lake.
Ooh.
Are there any smooth tracks or anything
No.
on the shore?
Let me put you guys back on the world map.
Is there a cave?
So
You wanna-
it's sitting there. Is the blood on the land or is the blood?
You were just seeing it on the surface of the water before it.
I will shoot up a Eldritch Blast into the air where I'm standing, in the hopes that they might see it.
Shift.
Oh, I
shift
see where
ping.
we are.
So
okay.
your blood trail ended up right around. God, that's a big ass fucking dot. Right around there. That's really tiny.
Where are we? Man.
You're up near the village before the like right around where that mouth of the little stream there is. So you followed this thing for roughly 5-ish, 8-ish miles.
Yeah.
I guess best we can do is follow on foot around the shoreline.
Okay.
Did the fishing village actually have any boats?
You saw some that were like turned, like so the bottoms were up on the shore.
Bless you.
They were a little decrepit looking.
Do I recall any of them looking at all seaworthy or lake-worthy?
Make a history check. Or an intelligence check. Whichever one you want.
It's the same thing.
10? Okay. You suspect your cloak will hold water better than those boats.
Okay.
Bonus action cry? Yeah, it is. So you guys, are you following on land to make your way that way?
Yep. So, not that way.
Alright.
I will shoot up one Eldritch Blast into the air above me, and then I will aim one down to where I saw the water.
Okay.
And shoot one down there. In the hopes of hitting it. It's 120 feet. It's 120 feet is the blast.
Yep.
5.
120.
So you're about, on land, you're about 12 to 15 miles. So, Recall's water breathing potion is no longer in effect.
Okay.
So everybody but Recall has water breathing still. Has the option for that.
Well, no, I took mine.
Oh yeah, yours is gone too then.
Yep.
Which means Samuel's is gone, which means he's probably dead.
Oh, yeah. True.
But if we can get his body back, there may be hope.
She's gonna kill us if he's dead.
Oh, yes, you will. You're all dead.
Yeah, Benjorna's gonna be super pissed.
Do I need to make an attack roll for the blast I shot down?
No, 'cause you're just basically lighting up an area you're wanting to just
Well, no. Well, I shot one in the air as a signal, but the one I shot down was attempting to hit the creature.
You cannot see the creature, but you can attempt to try and hit something. Yeah, sure. Make an attack roll with disadvantage. An 8. Nope.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, I can't really go in the water. I'll just be more food.
Alright, so you guys, it takes you a couple hours hauling ass.
Oh jeez. He's gonna have been eaten.
Yep.
Takes you a couple hours hauling ass to get around the edge of the lake to the location that Basil has pointed out as this is where the trail stops. What would you guys like to do? You're on the edge of the lake.
What time of the day is it now?
It's probably evening-ish.
Well, we know where it last went. It's as hurt as it's going to be. Do we want to provoke it again and hope it comes back?
We don't have a choice.
Okay, then.
Are there any caves or anything where we are? Along
Not that you can see.
the. Okay.
I mean, we know how to get his attention. That's
Yeah, so I guess we'll just
same as before.
pick a spot and there's not enough. We can't do a long rest.
I can do a short rest though.
Do we have time? Should we take time for a short rest?
Well, I'm down to 21 hit points. So I don't know what you were at. I know.
I was like, maybe we should just leave the body here, go take care of the cult, and come back later.
No.
We'll be dead. No.
Then Jordan's gonna murder us. So bad.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
that's presuming we survive to get back at all.
Right.
It was pretty hurt. It'll get a chance to recover some health too, but
Yeah, it took you guys several hours to get here. It's had a short rest.
Yeah.
So we should take a short rest because it
Take a
can't
short
go-
rest.
short rest.
And while we are taking a short rest, let's all take a short rest. I'm
Okay then.
Be right back.
So
I think.
So let's see.
If Coltash is gonna go back in the water, we should have light casted on him.
I can't.
Yes.
I don't have water breathing anymore.
Me
Me
neither.
and Alistair both have one. You can get another water breathing. That's fine. Because Claudia will not be going in the water.
Yeah, neither will Basil. Basil, like, if Basil had made a water creature as his guy, as his robot, then it might be a different story, but a silver dragon wormling probably won't fare so well in the water.
Yeah, and if I had remembered all of my, my auras, it may not have retreated into the water the way it did.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
I wish I just held action the first time as well. I'd have just dumped all my d20s into all my attacks. My 10 d20s would have definitely been.
Of course,
useful.
the odds of it failing a wisdom save against me is probably slim anyway.
We don't know what its wisdom. We don't know what its wisdom score is like. I don't know.
Are you,
But
Nancy? Are you trying to do your hit dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, Song of Rest.
Just click the
use-
word hit dice.
Oh,
and
okay.
it will rest. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if battle gets drawn out and we need health potions, I have 2 patches that have 4 health potions each.
Oh, nice.
So, I'm kind of Healy guy McGee over here. Plus,
Okay.
I have my healing draft as well.
And as a bard, you have a Song of Rest, right?
Yeah, that's what I was rolling for.
Oh, okay.
So everybody gets 1d6 of hit points back. That's
well, yeah,
what that
but you
was.
right. So what was it?
You need to roll it again.
Okay.
Yeah. It's slash then R.
Slash
space.
R
Slash
space
R.
splash slash R space
D6.
1d6.
1d6. Okay. Let's try that. Wow! Everybody gets a whole 2
Hey.
points back.
It's better than 1.
True.
So, let's see. And I'm trying to remember, was that to each die roll or just to your overall health regain?
Overall.
It's overall.
Okay, making sure.
If we wanted, I could make 2 mastiffs appear, and we could use them as bait.
Ooh. Oh.
If we wanted. Tanya, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I make those mastiffs appear, they stay with us forever, right?
Until they die, yeah.
Okay. So if we're ever camping again and we don't want to do shifts, we could just have the Mastiffs be our alarm.
We're only short resting. If we get a long rest, that thing's back all the way up. We're only doing a short rest.
No, I understand. I meant at a different point.
Okay.
I can't believe 2 of my freaking patches are ladders that are 24 feet long.
In the proper circumstances, those could be extremely valuable.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I was thinking we could tie them both together, cast light on the one item, and then dip it into the water and get 48 feet of light.
Okay.
It's not that far, but better
It's a
than
good
nothing.
start.
Is it still daytime?
Yep.
Okay.
It's evening.
Oh god. It's gonna make it even worse. More difficult. I would have torches in my...
I mean, it was already in the dark part where you have to have dark vision anyway. I don't see it actually being any worse.
Oh, I have dark vision, so yeah.
Yeah,
But-
it's... You're
I
fine.
don't know. I'll set up some torches around the land. To give the 2 humans some eyesight for when it gets nighttime.
Okay.
Because you can't hit what you can't see.
True, but most of the attacks
like-
are done underwater anyway. We're already had disadvantage.
But I mean, when if the creature comes back
Just
up.
sec.
Okay. And the torches will be a little further back away from the water, so the torchlight doesn't cast onto the water, obscuring any vision.
Okay.
Koltash, how are you looking on healing, my dude?
I am back up to full.
Okay. What about you, Recall?
She is still at.
Okay.
She's down more than half.
Okay, I will give you my healing draft.
Wait, how many healing dice did you use?
Just
You,
one.
know, you
Oh, okay.
can use more.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, you can use up to your level.
yeah, you can
Oh.
use all 7 if you
Yeah,
want.
I
Yeah, that's why.
I used
Alright.
3.
oh, okay. Let me do that real quick then.
Okay, then I won't use the healing draft. I'll save that for combat or something.
Yep.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Okay, so the thing I was looking at was infuse magic. Cast an artificer spell, you can increase its casting time. Use a non-magical item. Okay, it says an artificer spell. Does that just mean the spells that are on the artificer list, or could I do that with all of my spells? Tanya.
I'd assume
For
that
what?
refers to the artificer list.
I have infused magic. It says when you cast an artificer spell with a casting time of 1 action, you can increase its casting time to 1 minute. If you do so and hold a non-magical item through the casting, you expend a spell slot, but none of the spell effects occur. Instead, the spell transfers into the item for later use if the item doesn't already contain a spell from this feature. Can I use any of my spells, or do they just have to be the artificer spells from the artificer list?
Recall, your
you
hit
have-
dice is a D8.
I thought it was a D6.
Not a D8. I can see from where you rolled earlier.
Oh,
Yeah, just hit the
Okay.
word hit dice.
well, I thought I was doing the short rest, which says it gives everybody 1d6.
Well, yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
yeah,
only
You
that's
just
once.
add
That's once.
+2
Oh, okay.
to all your hit dice.
All right. Well, let me just do one more then. We'll just call her something. There we go. All right. My bad. Okay.
You have access
Still
to
learning,
spells.
it's fine.
I would
What?
say that you can cast whatever spell you have access to.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Does This is going to be a terrible idea.
Well, so what I was thinking of is while they're taking this time, I would take rocks and I would infuse them with Eldritch Blast and just start dropping them into the water as little bombs. So if they touch anything, they just explode. in
charges.
Eldritch... Yes, exactly.
See, there, that's what we were talking about.
Could I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
The whole time, I'm just like taking a minute and I'm infusing Eldritch Blast into a rock and I'm just like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh,
I
you're
do-
just dropping them while you're doing it?
I take a minute, I infuse it, and then I'm just dropping them down there.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
And they just look like rocks. They don't have any other, like...
Uh-huh.
So unless they have, like, detect magic, like... I'll drop 3.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want me to roll 3 times to see what damage they might do if they hit?
Sure.
Okay. Uh, 2 damage. 5. Or
Alright.
however you want to mess with that.
That'd be 5.
An 8.
Alright.
If it's in the area.
While they are short resting, did you do your hit dice? Oh, you didn't get
I
hit,
didn't
never
have
mind.
to. I didn't get hit.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
didn't
no.
Nothing happened to you.
No, yeah.
While they are short resting, you like are on Bob. I'm assuming you're out over the water a little bit.
Well, probably more over the land with just kind of where I can lean over and just kind of drop over to the water closest to
Okay.
the shore.
Okay. So you lean over and you drop your first rock. Goes about 15 feet or
For
so.
the host.
Yes, thank you for the post, RPG Labs, and Tesla, who runs that. You lean out, and you drop your first rock, and it goes down about 15, 20 feet, and you see a little in the water.
Did it hit a fish?
You don't know.
Okay. I'll keep dropping them. I drop the next 2.
All right. The second one, you drop it about the same spot. It goes down a little further, 30, 40 feet. Next one gets down a little further and hits something.
Okay. I can at least do something. I don't know if I'm doing anything worthwhile, but I can at least do something.
Hey, it's something.
If I start to see fish floating on the water, well, we found a new way to
Look.
fish.
Look, guys, we can teach you a new way to fish.
I'm getting you guys dinner for afterwards.
In World of Warcraft,
I will help you.
there's a stick of dynamite that you can get, and it's called the Goblin Fishing Pole.
Nice. Okay. So there's that. I will actually... Let me see how long... Okay. I will actually take... go back down to land. Take a... Oh, I suppose that's her down.
Oh, I suppose I should point out, too, I just realized this. Samuel dropped his greatsword
I thought about that.
at your original location.
Well, once we kill the big bad beast...
Yeah, like, we can't go get it until that thing's dead.
We should save one of those water-breathing potions for getting the weapon, I guess.
Yep.
And whatever item we need down there. So.
So, you guys have rested. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to cast What's the? It's just within 30 feet of me. Okay, that's not gonna do shit. I'm going to take a rock, infuse it, spend a minute, and infuse it with Shield of Faith, and give that to Koltash.
Okay.
And I'll just tell him to just squeeze it as hard as he can, and it will give him the spell.
All right.
The spell stays infused in the rock for 8 hours. So, and the Shield of Faith lasts up to 10 minutes, so you should be pretty fine.
And remind me what that does again.
It just buffs your AC up by 2 points. Is Recall planning on going in the water as well, or?
If we need to hold one potion, then no.
Yeah. No, probably not.
Well, Basil still has his potion, too.
That's true. He does.
Yeah, so I'll hold on to mine. Then I will
Yes, I
give
don't
Recall. I will give Recall a. Well, we have 3 potions left. Recall.
Oh, okay.
So I will give Recall a rock as well, but it has Cure Wounds in it.
Oh,
Actually,
sweet.
I'll do 2 Cure Wounds and 2 Shields of Faith, and I'll give one of each to Koltash and Recall.
Although, honestly, thinking about it, considering...
Well, hold on.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I can only have 2. It says I have a limited number of infused spells at the same time. The number equals your intelligence modifier. I'll just do 2... then I can't do the bombs while they're down there. But
No, they would boom.
Yeah, they're
yeah, but I mean while they're holding.
Oh yeah.
So you could really only do one and then use the other slot for the bombs.
Yeah.
But in battle, you need a minute. You're not gonna be. Are you gonna be spending a minute to do the? Yeah,
Oh, right.
So I'll just make the 2. After. I'll just make the 2. Give them both Shield of Faith, and give them both to you guys. One each.
Okay.
So you both have a rock that gives you Shield of Faith.
That lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, the spell lasts for 10 minutes. The rock holds the magic power for 8
Right,
hours.
but once it's used.
Yeah, once it's used, you have the spell for 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And I don't have to concentrate, which is great. But it uses up 2 spell slots. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
no problem. Most of my spells are CC anyway, so it's a
Oh,
little
that was a raiding party.
little
Realize
difficult.
that. Sorry guys. Hey, welcome. Let's
Yeah.
pause for a second. I didn't realize that was a raiding party. Welcome to the channel. Our players just got an NPC killed, and that NPC's wife is probably going to.
The NPC got himself killed.
I'm pretty sure somebody said drink your potion and jump in the water.
The player said that, not the character. The NPC got themselves killed.
Hold on.
There
Hold
was
on.
no bad accent. You know Claudia didn't say that.
He's been alive for years. He's been in battles. Does this dude not know, like, don't jump in the water with the giant water snake and
The player said that, and they were like, oh, he'll have disadvantage also. So it's just like, he has his own mind.
and
Yeah, and frankly, I think it's Tanya just being perverse with us and trying to screw us over just because it's Tanya.
and he's a terrible fighter.
I'm
He's
not
not
talking
level
about-
20, even though he's lived for centuries. Terrible adventurer.
So in the grand scheme of things, Big Jordan's gonna kill us because Tanya said so.
I don't know how Benjorna would react to this situation. This is up to Benjorna.
She's going to kill them.
And Claudia is Benjorna, so we're all fine.
Yeah, she's gonna kill them. She said just like, hey, my husband dies, you're dead. That was not an idle threat.
Alright, y'all.
But
Alright.
regardless, let's try and at least kill the Leviathan, so we won't have died for nothing.
And maybe in the brief time between eating Samuel and us killing it, it may have pooped, and there might be a bone we can take back to get it
I
resurrected.
was really hoping we wouldn't go there.
All right,
Well,
I've done everything I can, guys.
No, that's
Just saying.
fine. That's fair.
IJS.
The light's fading. I think we should get this
Just
started.
saying. The light fading isn't going to make any difference under the water, really.
No, it will not.
Sure.
So who is doing what?
Okay. I will. So, I think it actually. I'm trying to figure out. Considering how the underwater thing went the first time, I don't think we should immediately go in the water. Claudia will go ahead and give Koltesh her water breathing potion.
Okay.
But I think that is definitely a last resort, because I don't want Koltesh to just get dragged off a couple miles and have to do this all over again.
Okay. What are you guys doing then?
Shit, no, guns.
Okay. I guess same distraction plan, except this time Claudia is just going to stay 60 feet back, because fuck that. Not happening again.
I'll take back up into the air about 60 feet.
Koltesh, can I make your cape glow? Sorry. Koltesh, would you mind if I lit your cape? Not on fire, just as in light giving off.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Koltesh has light on. If he gets dragged under, I have a point of reference.
Okay. Alright. So you guys do the same rock throwing thing and see what's gonna
Yes,
happen?
although the rock that I am throwing is not the one that Basil gave me. Just to be clear, because that's the kind of
fair.
person you...
No, that's
but
fine.
that's the
I
kind of
understand.
person you are.
I
It's a
marked
small
on the
rock.
rocks,
You
so
want a
wouldn't
bigger
get
rock.
confused. I marked on the rocks, so I was, like a happy
You mark
face.
on the rock so you wouldn't get confused. Don't throw me. Okay.
No, it says Basil was here.
So you find
No,
a good,
actually, it's probably a carving of a dick.
I was going to say, is it dick
Dick
butt?
butt.
It's dick butt.
Because it's Basil.
It's dick butt.
It's dick butt.
Well, Basil's a little frazzled right now because he just got the guy killed, or the guy just got killed, and he's like, oh shit, 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 oh shit. So he's not in the prankster mood. He's more like, how do I protect everybody? How do I protect everybody? So that's kind of the
You're
mode
doing a
he's
good
in.
job. No, you're
Yeah.
So, okay, so are we ready?
Let's rock it off, man.
Mm-hmm.
Koltash throws a rock in the water.
Alright. Goldfish was a rock in the water. Several moments go by. Nothing seems to happen.
I killed it with my 3 rocks. My 18 damage. It did.
Floats up.
Did any fish
Um,
float to the surface, by the way?
Do we have a sense? We didn't really
Good
talk about this,
question.
but from where we are right now
Mm-hmm.
to the location Basil last pinpointed, how far out into the lake is it from this point on the shore?
He saw the blood at the shoreline. Like, right at the shoreline.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, that's
That's
why
why I was
we're right
asking. That's why I was asking if there was any indication that it came up on land.
Gotcha.
here. Did any fish float up?
No fish floated up. Sorry.
Cool. Well, no. That means I didn't hit fish with my rocks.
So, Koltash is going to just start picking up rock after rock after rock and just chucking them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the left, to the right, out as far as he can go. Just sploosh, 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 sploosh.
Alright.
I'm gonna drop some jerky.
Claudia, make an intelligence check for me.
Sure.
I know what's coming. Koltash doesn't, but I do.
Nope.
My God. Nope. Yeah, Coltash, keep throwing rocks. It's good.
Don't have a better idea.
Yep. Just keep throwing rocks. Nothing.
Just keep throwing. Just keep throwing.
Nothing seems to. There's no movement on the surface of the water. Nothing surfaces.
That's because it's not hungry anymore.
Yep. Might even be taking a nap. Like, sure, we decided short rest. That doesn't mean it's going to stop long resting. And it has the advantage it doesn't have to come back out here.
Does anybody have invisibility?
Not me.
Nope. Neither.
Wouldn't matter because Coltash is lit like a Christmas tree.
We
Oh,
kind of.
that's true.
I mean, I can't dismiss that. That's a cantrip.
I know.
Well, if it's
Oops.
not going to come out, I guess we're going to have to go in after it.
Before you do that, I'm just gonna start blast right down, like as close to the side of the shoreline as I can to see if I can't wake its
Okay.
ass up.
You drop down a good, we'll say, half dozen rocks with Eldritch Blast on it, and they detonate different.
I'm blasting at myself because I
Oh,
can't.
you're just
Yeah,
saying
just
Eldritch
to-
Blast
yeah.
down. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just spirit gunning the shit out of
I
it.
was gonna say spirit gun.
Yes.
No, sorry, spirit.
I draw. I try to get as like close to the edge.
Mhm.
Like I move down so that way the 120 feet go as far as they can down in there. And so I'm just shooting.
Yeah. They detonate at different depths because you're not shooting at the exact same spot, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to happen.
Recall's going to go over to the water and put her hands in the water and do a thunder wave clap.
Okay. You put your hand in the water. It's an uncomfortable feeling.
Really? Like how?
Reminiscent of being splashed with mild acid.
Oh, guys, we
Doesn't do any
probably-
damage. It's not a comfortable feeling.
Okay. So, guys, the water feels odd.
Odd how?
Like there's like a light acid. It's not doing any damage, but it's
Then it's down there. Coltash drinks his water
And it's
making
hurt.
potion
All
probably.
right.
and jumps in.
And jumps in.
Yep.
All right.
Nope.
Kultesh, are you just dropping?
Yep.
Okay. You drop down, and you look around as you do, and behind you, about 15 feet down, the drop-off moves in
I go in.
very slightly,
I wondered about that.
and then down a little more, and then in some more, until finally you do discover that there is a cave that is roughly 30 feet wide to accommodate this very large creature.
Okay.
Its long, slender body, so you can turn around inside of it. And it's deep. You cannot see all the way back in this cave.
Okay, how deep?
Your 60 feet dark vision, you do not see the back of the cave.
But the entrance it's like a 30.
It's about 35, 40 feet down, but it recesses.
Well, no, I mean,
under the-
how wide is the entrance?
Oh, how wide is it? About 25 feet wide.
Okay. I will swim back up
Okay.
before going any deeper.
All right.
And get out. There's a cave down below. It goes pretty deep. I think it's in there.
We only have... We have at the most 2 other potions. Not all of us can follow down. Who do we want to go in there?
Should I try and lure it out?
I'm afraid if you go down by yourself again, it's just going to eat you and we won't know what happened to you.
Well, if I don't come back up, I have a feeling you'll know what happened to me.
Right, but I'd prefer you not go down by yourself. But
Alistair clears his throat.
Claudia looks very torn.
Don't do it, she'll kill him too. She has it in for the NPCs. She wants them all to die.
She's George R. R. Martin up in this bitch.
Actually, speaking as a dwarf, you said it's 60 feet down?
Yeah. Well, about 35, 40. I think I said 40-ish feet down.
40.
40 feet?
It's at the point where you need your dark vision to see.
Okay. Could always dig a tunnel.
It's getting dark out anyways, so...
Oh, wait. Well, Basil can move the rock. He could get down to the cave that way.
Basil can move his movement through rock.
Does it...
But he can't end in rock.
Ah. Okay, never
No,
mind.
I wish. I actually thought of that. I was like,
Okay.
if only I could just, like, constantly move through rock, I'd be fine, but
Gotcha.
I'd need, like, that ethereal potion or something. We're in a tough pickle here.
Oh, boy.
I feel like the cult would have been easier.
I
No, well,
I
actually,
don't know about that.
the Leviathan was pretty hurt. We got close before this.
Yeah, but then we fed it.
Well, if there's nothing else we can do, then I guess I'll try and lure it out. And he jumps in the water again.
Oh, damn it.
Alistair
Coltash is
drinks his
dropping
potion.
down.
It's looking like...
He's not gonna let Coltash go alone.
So Coltash is dropping down to the entrance of the cave.
Yep,
And going
Alistair
in.
is with you.
Claudia looks panicked, seeing him jumping after, calls up, Basil, get down here!
Okay. Okay. What do you need?
Okay, you fly down.
Yeah.
Give me your potion now.
Okay.
She drinks it, she jumps in after.
You guys have fun storming the
Okay.
castle.
One spouse
Storm
has
the
already
castle.
died without.
Have
Did-
fun
so-
storming the castle.
Did all three go down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Fuck.
just you and me.
Well, Coltash isn't Coltash went first, so he's not expecting anyone to follow him. His idea is that he's going to go down there and
Nope.
lure it
And
out.
get eaten.
Understand that.
Not
Alistair-
necessarily.
As soon as Alistair went, it's just like, okay,
You guys-
we're all in then.
You guys can't see anything.
I know. Alistair's in there.
Coltash's cape is lit up.
Yeah, but that gives them like 30 feet of light.
But it
It's
also
enough,
makes it
it's
really
enough to
easy
see a giant creature.
Fair
It's
enough.
enough to see a giant creature.
I don't know how you're
So you
gonna-
guys,
Or vice versa.
Coltash is about 15 feet ahead of Alistair, and Alistair's about 15 feet ahead of Claudia.
This reminds me of
Coltash is
the damn Kraken episode.
yeah.
Oh God, yeah. I forgot
Coltash
about
is
that.
dropping down,
Oof.
and makes his way into the cave mouth. And do you just continue walking into the cave mouth or swimming into it?
Yeah,
All right.
he's
Alistair
gonna
and-
swim in until he finds it.
I'd walk on the
Alice?
ground just to be able to say I walked on the bottom of a lake.
No, because we're in a cave anyway. We're not on the bottom of the lake.
Alistair and Claudia follow you in. It is a slight decline down in this cave, so they can actually walk on the bottom of it.
Is
you get
walking
about-
faster than swimming?
You can like push off better off the ground, so you guys make pretty good way.
Do I
Uh,
notice that they're behind me because I haven't stopped?
I don't know. Make a perception check.
Claudia shoots off a firebolt like, hey, fucker! We're behind you.
You hear something behind you, and you glance back, and you see Alistair and Claudia behind you.
I keep going, but I motion them back. I wave my arms, but then I keep
Alistair
going.
continues following.
Claudia keeps following Alistair.
You get about 100 feet into this cave, and it opens up into a much larger underwater cavern, where there is, kind of in the center, you can see the sea serpent coiled, and the small fins on its side doing this to keep the water moving through its gills.
Okay.
And that's it. It's just kind of like rocking and shifting back and forth to keep that water moving.
Then I will. How high is it on the bottom of this cave, and how high is the cave?
On the bottom of the cave. It's on the
How
bottom
high
of
is
the
the
cave.
cave?
The cave is about 50 feet that you can see.
Does it appear to be?
And frozen.
I think it'll probably come back in a second.
It'll correct itself eventually. Maybe. It's just the greatest frozen face.
It is a good frozen face.
It appears to. Does it appear to be?
There he is.
There it is.
Am I back?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Does it appear to be?
Does it appear to be asleep, or is it awake and noticing us?
Make a perception check.
What just happened?
You are not sure. It hasn't noticed you, though. You know that much.
So Koltash is going to swim upwards to the top of the cave so that it is directly above its head.
Okay. You swim up as far as you can go, and you actually break surface.
Oh.
There's about 12 feet of a air pocket here.
Really? Koltash looks around to see if there's any, vent or, some sort of passage or something that is letting air in here, because it doesn't make sense to him that there would be, he would think that they'd be full of water.
You do not see any sort of passage that let air in.
Does the air up in here seem extremely stale and old?
Yeah, it's not rank, but it's not fresh.
Okay, well,
It's a little briny.
at any rate, he will position himself directly above the head of the serpent,
Okay.
and then
Seen Koltash sort of swim up that high. Claudia's gonna ready from where she is to cast a spell. Because she's assuming he's gonna dive down on this thing, basically.
Okay.
and then yes, Koltash will kind of. Actually, he's gonna not directly above it, but directly as if it, above but behind its head, because his intention is to go down and basically attempt to, kind of grapple it, wrap his legs around its neck, so he's, behind its jaws, and basically ride the bucking bronco and attempt to attack it from the top of its head from behind.
So you are attempting to grapple this creature. More or less. Yeah.
More or less, yes.
Alright. Make an athletics check for me.
Before I do, however, I am going to cast Branding Smite.
Okay.
So that's prepared. Oh, I need to mark off the spell. And then yes, what now? What did you need to do?
Make an athletics check for me, please.
Is this the grapple attempt?
Yes.
Then I'm going to use a nat 20.
Okay. You grip the creature as best you can, like right where the fin begins to show up on its back, with your legs. And what are you doing?
And then I am going to do my great axe attack that will have the Branding Smite, and I am going to do Reckless Attack.
Okay.
Because I don't have any more nat 20s. And that's probably everything I can do, because I got the smite going, and I got the...
I imagine Alistair's ready with an attack, too. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, Alistair swam up to it too.
Okay.
I think he has short swords, yeah?
He does.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, here I go. So this is Reckless Attack, so it's with advantage.
That's not what I want to open.
So 18. That'll hit.
Yep, that is.
And so that's... And then I have to add the Branding Smite. Which is another 10. Plus... it now is shedding dim light in a 5-foot radius, for what that's worth.
Worth a lot. Yes. Good.
Claudia here so we can see you. Okay.
And then
18 will hit. Yeah. 8 damage. And 18 total damage. Okay.
And then I do get a second attack.
Alright.
Do I not?
Yeah, you get your full action. At that point, though, it knows you're there, so everybody roll initiative for me.
Sure.
So here's my second attack.
It's aware you're there now.
So that is a 14 plus my bar. No, that's worn off by now. Bardic Inspiration isn't there anymore.
Yeah, that's wore off.
So that misses, probably,
Yeah, 14.
with a 14.
Yep. Well, that second attack wouldn't have advantage because it knew you were there anyways. It's well aware you're there now.
But I was doing Reckless Attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. And Reckless gives it advantage against you, does it not?
That is correct.
I believe so.
Yeah.
It has attack rolls against me have advantage until my next turn.
Yep. Yep. Can you roll for Alistair?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I didn't realize it was already 5:30. Holy crap.
Yeah. I was debating calling it as you guys were like heading down, like, nah, let's just do this because we're not gonna be back next week. Because somebody's gonna be at Gen Con.
And I'll be
Genkin.
I'll be off doing a spot and race.
Well,
There you go.
dare you. Kultish, you were first.
Actually, oh right, because Recall isn't down here.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, we're just gonna get you guys out of there because you're not here anyway.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Okay, so sorry, I thought I was going to try something tricky, but it wouldn't work.
Tricksy Orxes.
So I will cast as my bonus action Branding Smite again,
Okay.
and then attack again Reckless with my Great Axe.
All right. $17 hits.
So God, such crap damage. And then the Branding Smite. Extra damage.
Seven radiant damage.
And then my second attack, which is just a regular attack.
20 hits.
There's better damage.
All right.
And I think that's everything. Bonus action, and I'm riding its neck, and those are my attacks.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
All right.
Yeah, boy, right,
Alistair is
Kultish. All right, he's gonna swing away because that's what he
Okay.
does. Uno. Nope.
Yeah. Yep.
Trace.
Yep.
Wow.
Boom. Boom. And boom. Yeah, these are correct. I don't know why the other ones were just 5. That's weird.
21.
How did you roll all 7s?
You didn't.
Well, the
It's-
damage
it
is
just
also
says
it's
7.
the average. Yeah.
I got you.
All right. It is its turn.
That makes sense. Yeah, the others should have been like 9 each
Yeah.
with that
Yeah.
bolt.
Since Kultish is on its back, it is going to attempt to make a bite attack against Alistair.
Because it wants to die fast. Yes, go ahead.
That is a 22 hit.
I'm pretty sure 20 hits. Let me just double check.
I wish
It
when
does.
When you dive
Alright.
down, I wish I'd been able to give the rock that Nancy has to one of you guys.
Didn't know. It's okay.
That is 14 piercing damage and 7 poison damage.
Oh, I forgot to heal him up for short rest. Can I start from or
He's pretty healed up.
I didn't heal him from the last fight, I'm saying. Like, that's where he was at the end of the first Leviathan fight.
How many hit dice does he have?
He has... Oops, sorry. Gotta open his actual sheet. Hit dice... He has 13.
How many would you have rolled?
Enough to get him to full. Because we knew we were going to go
Alright.
with this. Okay. So I will bring him back to top, and then you said it was 14 plus what?
7.
14
So-
plus 7.
So
The
20.
same damage he did, he got done back to him.
Alright, and make a strength saving throw for me.
Uh-oh. That's one of his good ones. Not a great roll, though.
Alistair is now grappled and restrained.
That's bad. Okay.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Let's see here. And it is going to slap its tail at Koltash.
Tail whip.
That is a 17 to
So
hit.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Because we've never done this before.
Actually, it's he has advantage, so it's 24.
But I do have a natural 1
Mm-hmm.
to use. Do I have to use that on myself, or is that something I can use on somebody else?
You have a natural one to use?
Yes, I do.
That means you use it against me.
Right, except that this being... How are you going to work that? Because I've seen it done both ways. I can either use it now and you just fail, or because it's advantage, I would have to have 2 natural ones to cancel out both of them.
Oh, that is a good point. Disadvantage. It would be 2.
Okay, so then I'm not going to use it. However,
Right.
17 does not hit my 19 armor class.
No, it was advantage, so it's 24.
24 will hit me no matter what.
Yep. So it's 9 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and you are knocked off of the creature 10 feet back.
Well,
10 feet up.
10
10
you,
feet.
well, you tell me, which direction do I go? Because we're kind of in a 3-dimensional space
You
at
are
this
in a
point.
3-dimensional space. He would have come at you from the side, so you would be 10 feet to like his right. You'd be on the side that Alistair is on.
Okay.
Alright. That brings us to Claudia.
Okay. Quick question. So Alistair and Koltesh are kind of by its tail there. How far is its tail from its head?
Well, Koltesh was at his head.
Yeah, we're
Right.
both at its head.
Oh, you're
Both
still
at its
both at
head.
its head. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That means I just have to spend some sorcery points. I'm going to fire a ball at its head.
You're gonna fireball its head?
Yep. But it's going to be
Okay.
careful, so Koltesh and Alistair don't have to make a roll.
Okay.
Sorcery points. Do.
Yep. Really, just 2? Boo. Fine.
Oh, wait. Wrong button. He actually has a dexterity.
How much
saving throw, so
damage?
not straight-
And that's actually 4 more, so it's 30. 30 is total.
30. Well, he made it, so it's half, so it's 15.
So 15.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I meant to do.
Uh,
That's okay. I didn't do it.
So, because you're underwater, there isn't a fireball.
It's magical fire.
There isn't a fireball. You guys around this creature's head, you can see like little bubbles begin to just form out of nowhere as the water around its head becomes superheated.
And it flows.
in rapid fashion. And the water becomes a little uncomfortably warm around Koltesh and Alistair, but Not nearly. It's like somebody peed in the water around you.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. I was just about to say it.
Is that your turn, Claudia?
Let's see. Yeah, because pretty much no matter where I go in here, I'm going to be within range. And then Alistair's already restrained, and I can't do anything about that.
Yep. It is going to use one of its legendary actions.
Sure.
And because Alistair is already restrained,
Eat him.
yeah, it instantly the bite attack instantly hits.
Oh.
Yep. So that's 9 piercing damage and 8 poison damage to Alistair.
8, so 17. Okay.
Daggum. Man, if y'all don't come back, you're just gonna leave me with recall.
Yep.
We're gonna go somewhere else.
Come on, it's only been a few minutes. This is in seconds now. You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Well, you guys have been down there for a few minutes at least, trying to get down.
Yeah,
into
Yeah,
the
no,
It's
it
down
has
there.
been. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say it's been about 15 minutes. Just getting down there.
I'm probably up there talking to recall. I'm like, so at what point do we think they're dead?
When you see the red blood splashes, we've established this.
Well, in the cave you're at, it has a ceiling that has air, so the blood would come up into there. You wouldn't see it come.
Know that.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we wouldn't see the blood, so we wouldn't know. Yeah.
And we can't see any of the light from Koltesh's cave either. Okay.
Nope.
Not anymore.
For all intents and purposes, on this map, they are actually behind you under the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured.
It is Koltesh's turn.
Okay. Is using Basil's rock an action or a bonus action?
It is an action.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's an action.
I'm looking it up. Use an action to activate the spell. Sorry.
No, it was still a good idea.
You should have just like activated it before. It lasts 10 minutes. You know.
By the way,
counts.
it because it's within 10 feet of me, it does need to make its saves for my auras.
Okay. On his turn, right?
I believe it's on his turn since it's
Yes.
it has to do with its attacking.
Yeah, because the legendary action is something he can do at any point. At the end of anyone's turn, so those wouldn't count, I don't think.
So just putting that there as a reminder. So
Also, Alicia, remember, he gets a +4 to any saving throws. So if he has to make a Constitution saving throw from the poison or anything, or the strength saving throw.
Oh, so with that, so I mean, it's already done.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
going forward.
So it would have been a 19, but it's already done.
Yeah.
I forgot.
hmm.
I think we just kind of got to unload on this thing.
that won't do any good. Okay, so I can't do that. I can't do that. Because that would potentially hurt Alistair.
It's okay, he's an NPC.
Judgment.
Alistair doesn't look too beat up.
He's doing okay right now.
Then, by the way, how is the creature looking?
Pretty rough.
Okay, so bonus action, Thunderous Smite. Reckless Attack. Bam.
Nice.
All right,
Decent
you bring your great axe down on the creature and cleave deep into its skull, and it thrashes
It
for
flails.
a moment under the water before going completely still.
Okay. My first thought is there any sign of Samuel's body anywhere?
Make a perception check. There is a halberd stuck in between the teeth
Oh,
of that creature.
Okay, then I am going to first pry the jaws open to get Alistair out.
No, Alistair's like
It's in his
coiled
tail.
around him.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like
okay.
it was like constrictor snaking him.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was in his jaws. Then I will take my axe and basically just saw its head off first,
Okay.
and then just split it from one end to the other to disembowel it to try and find, I don't care how gross or nasty it's going to be, but something to take back to potentially have him resurrected.
Okay. It takes a while because this is not a small creature.
How long is a while?
Like, is it more than an hour?
Well, you took you 15 minutes to drop, so you only have 45
okay.
minutes left on this spell.
Yes or no? Is it enough time?
Not to get to the full creature. Enough time to find some part of Sam? Yes.
Okay, then that's the goal. That's the main thing. Plus any of his belongings that might have just been swallowed whole.
The halberd stuck in the teeth.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
There's nothing else of
I mean,
his.
there's his armor would be intact.
You grab
Like, his armor's completely intact.
Fine. Then anything of his that is intact, I take.
Yep. So his armor, so that means his torso is what you find.
Okay. Then that's what I just everything
Okay.
that you deem that is there that is takeable, I take it.
All right. So you take the halberd, the armor with the torso inside of it.
Is there any items down there that we came here for?
Coltash isn't going to worry about that. If anybody else wants to look, that's
yeah,
fine.
like while he's dealing with the creature, Alistair and Claudia try and look around and see if there's some sort of any sort of special magic item down here. Do I sense anything?
Make a perception check.
I will just burning at 20. I'm not looking for this.
All right. In this cavern, you see the remnants of a couple boats. There is a lot of bones, and there is a ornate box, an ornate metal box in one corner.
All right. Me and Alistair go get it.
Yep, and it's fucking heavy.
I have the conditioning feat. We fucking get it.
You still both have to, like, you're both treading.
Oh, I know. No, that's why I
yeah.
said we both are getting it. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. So you guys return to the surface after.
And I am also bringing the head as
Okay.
proof.
Okay. You are bringing the head. All right. And Sam's body. Make an athletics check with disadvantage because you don't have any hands to swim.
What'd you roll?
Oh my! It was not meant to be.
Then I'll come back for the head somehow.
You begin your ascent to the surface.
If I feel something slipping, I'm going to let the head go. Just saying.
Yeah. And you do. You feel the spell that is allowing you to breathe slip as you are leaving the cave. Because you are toting this head and the torso. You drop the head at the cave mouth and frantically make for the surface, carrying Samuel's torso in one hand while attempting to pull yourself as quickly as you can with your free hand. You break surface, coughing, sputtering, make it to the shoreline, and puke up about a pint or two of water.
You guys were down there for a very long time. Is it dead?
It's dead. I cut its head off.
No. Claire's gonna pat and goldfish his and get it out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, did you get something of Sam?
At which point, Koltash kind of manhandles what's left.
Oh.
Yeah. And Claudia looks honestly horrified at the torso, which looking between Sam and Alistair, just frantically thinking, yeah, that could have been my husband as well.
Yeah.
Yep, Alicia almost lost both of her NPC husbands.
Yep. And we're still all gonna die.
Yeah. Do you have the sword?
Me and Alistair, kind of like shaking it off a little bit. Me and Alistair looked around. It wasn't there. Although I think we remembered some point. Like she'll just say, I think it's still back where we originally were. But we are out of water breathing.
Samuel would have dropped the sword when the creature dragged him away, so it's probably back over there.
I thought the halberd was in his teeth.
Yeah, the halberd was.
Yeah, he
But
wasn't
that
wielding the halberd. The halberd was on his person.
Okay.
I did take the halberd too.
Do you need...
It's a really nice halberd.
What's in the box?
Good question. So Claudia will turn towards the box. Is it locked or anything?
Do you check it?
Yes.
It is locked.
Okay. Magic missile. Fuck that lock.
Magic missile.
Yep.
Where are you doing this?
At the box.
Where is the box?
On the
Right.
shore.
Yeah,
How close to the rest of us?
pretty close.
Don't know. How close are you standing to me?
I'm not standing. I pulled myself out of the water onto
He's
land,
laying-
and
he's laying at
I'm
the-
just like there.
I don't know. You're probably 10 feet away.
Okay.
I
Great.
go up in the air. If I
You
can.
didn't know she was going to do this. You
Yeah,
don't
I
have
get
time
it.
to do that.
True.
You cast magic missile at the box.
Yep.
Nothing seems to happen. It doesn't dent the box. It doesn't damage the box in any way.
I cast detect magic.
There is definitely a magical aura.
That's a magic box, maybe, or the item inside is magic, but there's magic there. I
No kidding.
don't have anything to open the box. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't have unlock or anything.
No, I don't have. Yeah.
We'll just take it with us then.
How late is it at this point?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
It's-
Like,
Okay.
It was evening when you went down. You were down there for an hour. It's pretty dark out.
Okay, so I think it's time to just camp for the night, long rest, and head out in the morning.
Yep. And actually, that's where we're gonna call it.
Hey.
we killed Leviathan! Also, we're
Yeah.
all gonna die.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
The villain is gonna murderate us.
Let's go ahead and get through the announcements real quick, so we can get offline and I can feed my cats because they're assholes. It's feeding time. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Killed an NPC. I probably could have killed the party.
Yeah, you could have.
We'll discuss that afterwards. We will not be around next week because I have a few folks out, and we should be back the following week, hopefully. See
Yep.
what happens with the group and a new charity. So tell us who you are and where we can find you, Alicia.
Hey, I'm NNG9 on Twitch, where I live stream video games and surf a bunch. What?
She
did I forget?
I'm Energy9 on Twitch. You forgot.
No, I didn't. Anyway, currently playing Jack and Daxter. I might go through the whole series, I might not. Depends on how much the racing part pisses me off. I'm also NNG98 on Twitter. I tweet random stuff. Got to tweet a lot of Gen Con stuff, because that's where I'm headed next week. If you're there, say hi. If you're not, I don't know. Follow me. And I can't wait to have one of my PCs kill the other one. Who's next?
Nancy!
Oh, well, I'm Nancy. You can find me on Twitch under Diazonon, and I'm playing this game, and we'll be starting in a game in August, Call of Cthulhu game.
Ooh.
So. Yeah.
Nice. Keep an eye out on the RPG Lab if you like Call of Cthulhu, because they do one-shots every Saturday, and I think this
nice.
one-shot coming up is a Call of Cthulhu one-shot.
Ooh, okay, thanks. I will.
So it starts at 11 Eastern if you want to catch it and watch it. And
Absolutely.
Jeff.
Hello. I am taking a break from Twitter still, so you can't find me on the internet.
All right, Danny.
I am Tunarth in chat. I'm Colin65 on Twitter, where I don't do much but retweet the things that I am in, one of which is this, which hopefully you've enjoyed. I know I have, although my character probably much less so. And I
Hey,
am
you got the
also...
killing blow.
Well, yeah, so that was pretty awesome. But still, there's consequences. And then I'm also in Tall Squall's Saturday Game Device, which will not be on this Saturday because half of our group will be at Gen Con. I am not in that half, but the half that will be there will be playing together in person playing out some very intriguing plot and character things, which the rest of us will find out after the fact, and I'm terrified.
As you should be.
And so yeah, I also do have a YouTube channel where I have put up a playlist of music that I have written for and was inspired by that campaign. So if you, and that's down below in the stuff. So if you want to go have a listen to music that I have written, have a click and a listen, and hopefully you will enjoy. And Claudia's brother's a dick.
Yes, he is. Alright, guys. That is it for us today. I'll be back tomorrow night with some Halo 3, starting that brand new. Until then, don't be dicks to each other. We'll see you guys at some point.
Bye.
Bye.